What's happening, Shed Podcast that brings everything from music, sports, religion, politics, the happy slapping. Myself, Dixie, Daniel, the Big Dorito, and Denzel. Second man, the one of the year, innit? No?
Yeah.
I feel like we've been fucking doing it for a while now. What are we going to start on? It's all going off. Madeleine McCann's in Poland.
Bro, that situation.
What's going on here?
Well, I don't believe that, man.
Oh, you know what I thought straight away?
How old is she? How old is this girl who's saying that she's Madeleine McCann?
She must be the same age.
How old would Madeleine McCann have been there?
I don't even remember.
No, you know what it is? If you're that girl, you've done the math. You've got to search. When she went missing,
yeah, you've got to know everything.
You're that age now.
But you know what I don't get?
You know what I thought straight away?
Go on.
We might have to cut this, but I don't know if it's been put out yet. But about that guy you said about.
What?
The missing, the one who done. When I watched, you told me to watch that thing I watched on Netflix. The missing kids. That's very much along them lines.
Oh, the imposter.
Yeah, it's very much along them
the
lines.
imposter. People pretend to be people. Yeah,
yeah, it's very much along
How
them
old
lines.
would Madeleine McCann be now?
She went missing in 2007.
She was 4.
And she was 3.
Yeah.
So she'd be what now? My maths is
20.
not very good. She'd be
23.
We've got 3 different ages here.
She went missing in
4 different
2003.
ages.
I'm taking Fred.
She was missing in 2003.
No, it's 2000.
Listen, I know your spelling's crazy, but I didn't know your maths was like that.
2007. She was born in 2003.
Yeah, 19 then. She was 19.
Mental health is all time. Why are they not just done in this and being like, right, let's give us your dental record? Yeah, what's
Just
going on?
DNA
Here?
test, bro. Quick thing.
Or
Get this shut down, man.
why?
She's saying about thingy, about
Imagine-
Poland police and English police didn't want to get involved in the DNA test.
Imagine if you was that
It's
girl.
not up to them, bro.
Imagine if you was this Polish girl's mum and they're just like, I'm Madeleine, and you're like, seriously?
I raised you.
Are you doing this to me? It's intended to be
Bro,
like, it's crazy.
how
man.
much money has been spent on this, trying to find this girl, man?
Are you saying they shouldn't have spent that much money?
I think they
I
should.
don't
think-
How many
I
kids
don't
are
think they
missing
should have
in this
that much money.
country?
There's bare conspiracy theories about this shit, though.
Yeah,
man.
but you know what? You think when we do the conspiracy theories and the documentaries, it's like, it's a little girl.
You know what the
gone
situation is
missing.
though, yeah? No, it sounds rough, yeah? But, see like if you're working, yeah, and something happens to someone in work.
Where
I
do
don't
you
know.
work? What?
I'm saying not that someone goes missing, but I'm saying like along the lines of, if someone gets an injury in work, yeah, and they're like, shit, pay him $1 million to cover it. The next person gets injured, there's a line where now you've got to start covering that $1 million if you want to pay. You can't spend all that on Madeleine McCann and leave all these
I
other
think the
kids
police,
and put like
yeah.
little posters and that's it.
See, when the police look for people, they just know when you're dead or not. I think they know when you're brown bread or not. I think they know automatically, and they know straight. It's always someone
No, I
close
don't know,
to.
man. I don't know.
Yeah,
that one never died, though?
I think they could. But these people are trained to
Bro,
know
have you not watched the Vatican? Is it the Vatican?
You're watching some
The
crazy
missing
shit
girl?
lately.
Bruv.
I see it. I ain't watched it.
Let me tell you, this is nuts, bruv. You know that the mum reported it to the police, yeah? The police said, don't worry, your girl's ugly. She's not going to be kidnapped.
Oh.
That's what they said to her.
I'm not gonna lie, they make those
Is she
bad
dead?
money
Is she dead?
She's missing. She's been missing. Bruv,
How long?
the Pope and the man sex trafficked her. I don't care, bruv.
Do you reckon?
The
Yeah?
man done a mad thing.
Do you reckon? Yeah. See,
That's not a cut.
no,
Cut that.
no, don't cut that. Do you reckon? Yeah. See a lot of missing people, and I don't want to sound thingy. Just go. I just want to move somewhere else. Just leave me alone.
You know what the thing is? I'm seeing
Huh?
that as well.
No, man.
You don't reckon?
Nah, man, they're getting full.
You never woke up one day and thought, oh, I might have packed my bags and just go Yorkshire or something.
People out here committing suicide, so why not, bro?
What?
People are committing suicide because they've had enough and they don't want to talk to no one. So why not, bro? Just pack your shit and just cut out somewhere else.
Yeah.
You'd be a missing person.
I think it's
Do you think you could
a
just
lot
get
harder
up?
than what it is, though. You
Why?
can't just get up and change your whole identity.
Yes, you can. No,
and
you
move,
have to
bruv.
change your identity.
Of course you
but-
do, or you're going to get found.
Bro, as long as you stay in England, you're good. They'll never find anything on you.
Nah, it's like when they start looking at your last bank transactions.
Well, they'll track the way
shit
they can
like
track
that.
you now is mad. That's why I don't get how they can't find certain people.
It's scary.
That's
the
why
amount of
it's
people that are missing.
Yeah.
man.
Well, have you actually seen how many people are missing in the world?
It's
Crazy,
crazy.
crazy numbers, isn't it? Bro, America's got
It's
mad
stupid
numbers.
numbers.
Bro.
Yeah,
America's got mad numbers.
America's got mad numbers of everything, bruv.
True.
Should we talk about the kid from West Ham? What weekend he had? The kid who got bashed up at the football.
Oh, Chelsea.
Did you see it?
No?
You didn't see it?
I see it. I see it.
The kid who got knocked
Where did
out.
I see that one? Oh
Chelsea,
yeah, of
it's
course
Chelsea.
I did.
A Chelsea fan
He
outside
tried
West
to
Ham.
give it.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
There's
What
something
was
wrong
it?
with him, you know.
Do you reckon there's something wrong with it?
He ain't got something wrong
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him, man.
Yeah, dickhead
He's not
itis.
got something
Nah,
wrong
I
with
think
him,
he's got
man.
something wrong with him. I think he's got a
He's
disability.
just young and stupid, bruv. The way he tried to do
Did
that.
West Ham fans slyly grass on their own fan by all filming that and putting that up? Because that kid got nicked.
You know what?
I
He
just
got
think
bagged before
this
the
day and
video.
age now.
Why is everyone a reporter?
He got bagged before the video, though, innit?
This day and age now, if something kicks off, someone's just instantly boom.
I don't like that.
Instantly.
I
So-
don't like that.
Even
Don't get me wrong,
Well,
but you know
it
why
is
they do
what it
that?
is.
Because everyone wants to be the first to post
have,
it.
yeah. Have you not seen?
That's
bro,
sad.
No, it's a real thing, bro. Did you not see the what was it? What was that documentary? The hitchhiker.
You watched a lot of documentaries
Yeah,
lately,
the hatch wheeling hitchhiker.
Oh,
The,
yeah, I watched
the
that,
company
yeah.
that first got the interview, he disappeared, and they made millions off of it, bro, because they was the only people to get out.
I did watch him.
Yeah.
And he's in jail for murder
Don't
now.
you remember him, bro?
Carl,
I remember him, bro.
You do remember him.
I remember,
Smash.
Yeah.
I remember the
Crazy guy.
memes coming out of him, bro.
The picture
Yeah,
of all
there's a
this,
thing
that's
about that, man. People want to be the first to get it, so they're the first video, and then the first one that gets all the likes.
Did you
It's
see-
fucked, bro.
There's a lot of that kid getting punched. There's a lot to it. One, why are you getting punched first time and walking into a second one?
Yeah, that first jab, not many people see that little jab one.
Yeah,
video.
that was dead though as well. Yeah, but I don't know why he walked into. Secondly, did you see his boss in the paper?
No.
People hunted down where he worked and was messaging his boss to sack him.
See, this is
The
mad.
thing is, what can his boss
This
sack
is
him
nuts,
for?
man.
He's shouting at someone drunk.
Yeah, on a Saturday outside
Yeah.
of work.
He's got drunk and got a slap. Like,
Well, the
why
thing
is
is,
that?
if he smacks someone,
What
it's
I
different
don't
story.
get is why do people
care?
why do they grab anything and associate it to your work?
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll tell
what?
everyone in work to eat shit. Like, what do you mean?
What? Why are you doing that, bruv? I don't understand. Like, what are you people?
There's certain things-
You people are pieces of shit because
Yeah.
you're trying to get man.
People who fight,
You're trying to ruin man's life, bro.
Do you think people are
That's the
pieces?
lowest as well.
Do you
Of
think
course
people
it
are
is.
pieces of shit? The ones that go and find old tweets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
100%.
worst.
Because everyone was 13
Oh my
once.
God.
Hey,
But hold on.
people
Before we go
got
any further,
cancelled, though.
oh, don't get me wrong. Hold on, don't get me wrong. But there are some fucking bad ones.
Yeah, I got some bad ones.
I know that. I went and searched keywords and deleted them. 100%. Things like the F word and things like that. I went and we've all like, you know what I mean? We've all come from the you're gay era. You know, we've all come from that. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah.
So I had to delete loads of shit as well, man. Well, what was you gonna say about tweets?
Bro,
Old
I'm gonna
tweets?
see if I can get this up. Bro. I looked at it the other day. I've gone on Twitter the other day. See, like when you, I don't know why Twitter do that now as well. See, when you refresh your
And
page,
someone
it comes up in
retweeted it
all
from
dodgy
time.
order. Yeah.
Did you say
come
something
up.
crazy?
No, not about me, bruv. This is about the piece of shit situation, bruv. How does this geezer going round cleaning people's number plates whilst number plates are too dirty, checking if they've got tax, MOT, and insurance? and
Mikey
calling
the
police
cyclist?
reporters? No, it's not him. It's someone else. It's
Do you know he's
another
meant to be a
geezer.
nonce?
Who
I
Mikey
won't
the
be surprised.
cyclist?
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
sick him. Everyone's sick that guy.
I've been
bro.
messaging Mikey
Sick
the
him.
cyclist for so long to come on here. He's never replied. But I work next to Hyde Park and he drives through there every day.
Yeah, get to that fucking green corner, whatever it's called. Man.
Yeah, I work across the road from there.
He's there.
I'll see him
constantly,
one day.
man.
I'll be honest. See, if I ever go there, it's gonna be a mazza with him, man.
What,
If I ever
cycling
go there and
Mikey?
try to cut that corner or something, it's gonna be a mazza.
I don't drive and I hate him.
Bro, that geezer's different level.
He goes
I'll be honest.
out of his way to hurt people's
way.
livings.
Didn't he negotiate like a contract with the police for what he should get paid?
Surely not.
No, you don't get nothing. You don't get nothing.
Oh, he gets paid, man. Bro, you're not doing it for a living. If you're not getting paid for
no,
it.
he said he's got a day job. He's got a job.
He's got a
He's
job.
got a day job and does it on the side and no money.
So the thing is, why are people? You see, people like
Oh,
him.
views,
Why can't
sorry. The YouTube
why can't
views are
people
mad.
report that to his work and he gets sacked?
Yeah. Fred, you remember the other one?
He's moving like a vigilante, no?
Remember the hand muff warrior? The one who used to chase.
Oh, yeah, the one on the bike.
Hand muff warriors where
Yeah.
you put the motorbikes where you keep
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
your hands warm.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
used to
he used to
chase
chase people with
motorbike
stolen
thieves
bikes,
and
man.
like they started coming on him and he had to like, oh, right,
Yeah.
cool, I'm out
He got
of
to a
this.
point. He done it at first when it was back in the day.
Cycling Mikey, these people that find people. So a lot of people ain't self-employed because my job caught. What would they do to me?
The thing is, they can't do nothing for that, though, really, can they? Because
Bro, if you went and told my work that I got punched up on the weekend, they'd be like, well, that's exactly what he's like here as well. Like, he's arguing here as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be a thing where, like, it's like...
It's gonna be a shot.
I don't like when people change for work. Do you, man,
Yeah,
change a
nah.
lot for work?
Nah.
Change.
Do you change your personality for... Oh, my God, he
Oh
put
my
on their
God.
clothes.
No, I say that. I do change. I
Oh,
do change certain
mate.
things. I say to be
I
fair.
changed certain
only to
words
be
I
like,
use and that, though.
only to be like
Definitely.
correct and not say stuff like way out.
Yeah.
See, that stuff will get you sacked.
I will talk
Like I'll
to
say whatever now.
I'll
I don't
talk
give a
exactly the same as I talk now. Exactly the same. I might become a little bit more cockney. I'm doing that. All right, son. What's happening, bro? All that. I might get a little bit more of that, but that's it. In general, I'm the same though. You definitely changed. You have to work with public, no?
Yeah. I have to,
I couldn't
have
do
to
that.
change.
I couldn't work with
change
public. Today I called someone a in the road for
mad.
driving through to try and count the curve. And you like that, bro.
I'm happy I
And
did something, man.
saying about cycling, Mikey, they give me the wanker sign as he went off. One of them Brazilian Deliveroo guys, bro. There's better than man about
Bro,
that.
cyclists have got so much attitude on the
Yeah,
road. You
bad.
think they pay anything to be on the road? They pay nothing.
Bro,
they pay
it's
nothing
mad.
to be on the road. And they'll just, bro, they go past zebra crossings, and if someone goes to step out, they'll put their middle finger up. You're like,
Bruv, you must have seen that guy on TikTok that goes past people. Cyclist lane. Ain't you seen that?
Bosh, why is Bosh talking about cycling? He's Dutch.
yeah, it's true.
That is the cyclist.
I'll be honest though,
Your cycle.
In damn
No.
their pattern, man.
In Holland, it's pattern though.
Do you know, in Holland,
It's
before
pattern.
I've stood there and just watching the lanes, just waiting for someone to get hit. I see
Yeah.
the oldest woman
No,
get
but-
knocked down, and the cyclists get up and just say something in Dutch and just get up and drive off.
But you know what the thing is?
Normal.
Billy got licked before. I
They're
was
stone
standing
people.
See, for
Right
me,
across the road.
obviously, I was standing there bare big in front of Billy. Billy's on this side of me. Bro, the back come from this way. I've stopped at the curb. Billy just went boom, stepped off the curb. It classed him
Bro.
right there. I looked. Billy
Listen,
just stumbled.
You got to
falls
think,
on the floor.
bare times, yeah, you're like 18, you've just gone on your first holiday on your own, you're stoned out your head and drunk.
See when you look across the road and you see a
And all you
fucking
hear,
pizza shop or
ding,
something.
and you're just looking at this road you've got to cross, and it's just like that, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do
You know what?
this.
See the little side ones though, yeah. What ain't that in the main bit? When you see them and you look across the road, and you see that in the window, you just completely forget it's a road because there's no cars really. You just go boom. You see a ding 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 ding.
But the thing in Dam though, you see the little bridges you go
I
over.
hate Dam, and I
They're
love
all over
Dam.
the bridges and that.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
dinging you on. Don't ding me on the bridge, bro. You're not on the road. What are you doing?
I think I could.
Is
live
that the
there.
road, the bridge?
Yeah, so that's a cycle bit. Mate.
What,
Everywhere,
so-
everywhere cycle.
What?
Everywhere, other than the pavements, everywhere cycle.
What? Even if cars can't go there, you're
Yeah.
allowed to cycle on
As long
that
as, there's
road.
not, as long as it's not pavement.
Fuck that, bro.
Because they've got
That's
pavements.
fucking
Even
bullshit.
that,
No,
even
it kills
down
me
the
in Dam
bit,
as
they've got
well.
Pavement a little bit. They've got like a little bit of curb. Then they've got like the small road, isn't it? There's a tiny bit in the middle.
The red bit. There's
You know what's the
red
best?
lanes.
You know what's the best thing about Dam as well? It's the type of bikes that they drive as well.
Yeah.
Alright,
And like
With,
granny-
Victor- with big baskets. Everyone's got a basket. You got
Granny-
like
granny bashers,
Geezer
innit?
looks like Sons of Anarchy, but he's got a basket on his bike. Like, it's just crazy.
How much are them bikes going for? Either?
They must be giving them for free because everyone's got a bike.
Second hand, you're buying them for 50 quid, man. 40 quid even.
Jeez.
Everyone's got a bike and everyone's got a boat.
Listen, yeah, back in the day, yeah, when you was like 18, 17, people used to go out on a like and all get drunk and that,
What,
and then
here?
to get home, no, in Holland, on them bikes, yeah.
Just pick up any bike.
No, obviously their bikes, and then when you go home, you tell your mate, yeah, jump on the back, I'll take you home. They cycle them home, drop them off, and go home, bro.
Yeah, because in Holland you do see them.
What,
They sit on the
outside
sideways. On the
nightclubs?
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
So
They
what?
park all their
That's
pedal
some bummy
bikes outside
shit.
the nightclub. That's what they do. I swear down, you'll see it.
Hey, listen, no, I'm not making it home on that pedal bike with them canals there.
Yeah,
Drunk.
so you're in the water.
No way. I'd nearly done that
Don't be
one
fighting
time.
a pellet-
I nearly
they
done that
pelicans.
one time, bruv. I one of them. I find them so embarrassing. Them bike things where someone goes, "Come, we'll get on the back" when people drive.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
That's the most embarrassing thing in the world for me. And it's blaring music and all that, bruv.
I don't like when I'm paralytic. I do like it for a little bit.
Oh,
When he
right.
gets on the main road, I'm like, oh.
Me,
You stop at a red light and that,
Oh, listen.
you're looking around. It's
me,
all long, bro.
his brother, and got on one in the West End. This guy was dying. I swear at one point we're sitting there and he's just waiting at the red light and he's just going back. And we're just like, I feel so sorry for this guy. Then they're going, come on, bro. And it's like, this is a hard life,
Yeah, it's a
bro.
hard journey, man.
Fucking hell.
You know
All
what it is,
day
though?
long as well. All day long.
Seeing Dam, and like probably the whole of Netherlands, by the cycling situation though, none of the locals have an issue with like walking in the road and arguing with cyclists. I've never seen the locals having a problem. It's always people that ain't from around there and obviously they don't understand the
I
situation.
bet the health is a lot better out there, isn't it? I bet the average health shit is a lot better. Well, it's only us over here that really like this, isn't it? Rest of Europe, where's really like this?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Bro,
Well, look at take India for they ain't even got traffic lights, bro. And Nigeria, they ain't
Bro,
got
Bali
no
was
traffic lights,
mad. But their road system there is
Bro,
crazy.
if you just take it out, everyone will eventually get on with it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
There's-
I
there's
agree
less
with it.
crashes
I
than
ain't gonna lie.
places.
Yeah. I've Peru.
Germany, they ain't got no
Yeah.
speed limit now.
Not that.
The motorway
But they have
like
that's like the
130,
least
bro.
crashes
It's
there,
mental,
innit?
bro.
What,
You know what it is? Because no one's fucking speeding.
You
Because no one's trying to
I'm
take
sure
gaps and do
it's
stupid
130.
shit,
no
and they're just
speeding,
everyone's
bro.
speeding.
can go
Bro,
as fast
see
as
in
you want.
England, bro. Every
mad,
every
innit?
night I go on the A13, bro. Every single night, it's a 50-mile-an-hour road. There's geezers doing 38 mile an hour in the fast lane. Do you know how angry it makes me, bro? People must be in the next lane next to me. I'm just there, just smashing my steering wheel, just bibbing at the geezer. I'm like, bro, you're doing 38.
I don't think I've ever been in a big
But
crash.
on a rule though, at that time, like, is it that hard to just go around that person that's going 38 miles?
No, but I'm saying no.
Fred's
yeah,
one of
but-
them. He
Yeah,
does
but
all,
I know-
he does
I
all
know-
that, and then you
I know
still meet
they
him at the
should.
lights.
I know they should, but is it that hard to take
No, I do.
5 seconds out of your life to go like that?
But it's more dangerous, but that is more dangerous.
I don't know anything
No,
about
but I'm
that.
saying at that time of night, there's
Bro,
not
it's 8
much
o'clock
traffic
at night,
on the
bro.
road,
It's
bro.
8 o'clock at night. Of course there's traffic on the road.
I
All
feel
3
like
lanes
8
have got
o'clock at
people in the lane.
night. 8 o'clock at night.
You know what it is? If it's a situation where I can keep my pace going steady and I can just go left, right, back in front of him, but I can't because there's a car sitting next to me here,
Oh, yeah,
so I've got
yeah,
to speed up,
yeah,
try and take a little
frustrating,
gap
so
there.
it's frustrating.
Then there's a car in front of me there, and I've got to fucking speed up and take the gap, or slow down and go. It's pathetic.
I only know about Oyster cards, man.
But
I actually enjoy
if-
public transport.
Can I just say this now for the podcast?
I've
as well?
never
If
ever
you're
heard
in the fast
anyone
lane,
say that, man.
as soon as you see a car behind you, move. Just move. As soon as you see any car behind you, move.
Sound like a bit of a car bully.
Bruv, no, it's bruv. The fast lane is called the overtaking
If
lane.
I'm in the fast lane doing 50 miles an hour and you're just coming up my ass, I'm staying in that fast lane at 50
You're a
miles
piece
an
of
hour.
shit.
It's not the fast lane, it's the outside lane.
It's not a fast lane. If 50 miles an hour, that road is 50 miles an hour. I'm entitled to drive 50 miles an
But it's
hour in
overtaking
that.
it.
Bruv,
You're not-
I don't give a
you're
fuck.
not-
If I'm doing 50
you're not
miles an
entitled to
hour,
50 miles an hour,
bruv, I
you're
won't
not
move.
like-
You
You're
know, I'll
Two
let you
opposite
flash
ends of the
lights all you want,
spectrum
bruv.
here.
G. You've got a lot of years of road experience. See
Don't
that,
care.
that right lane, if there's a couple, it's the overtaking lane, isn't it?
Exactly. That's why
It ain't stuck on 50.
Yeah,
You can
you should
overtake and go
over.
faster.
Dan, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I take you as a slow driver, man. I just imagine you to be a slow driver.
Listen, it doesn't matter if I'm a slow driver or not, bruv. If I'm in a lane and I'm feeling not to go fast, I won't go fast.
Yeah, but that's why you sit in the middle
just
lane. That's
because
the point
you've
in the
come
middle lane.
behind me flashing your lights.
Hey, who are you?
Fuck you, bruv. You can wait now, bruv, because you flashed your lights. You're gonna make me not want to move now.
But, you know what it is? But I'll do to people like you though.
What?
I'll overtake you as soon as I get in front of you. Do you know how tight I'll cut you out?
Yeah, then
I'll
I'll just
slap my brakes.
Do
and
you know
we'll
what
see.
I do though? You know with people like him when they flash me straight away, I'll wait until they move to get in front of me. As soon as they go in front of me, I indicate to go into the next lane, and then I'll stay
I
50
like your
miles an hour there.
style.
Dan,
I like your
I have
style.
had bare people in the back window doing all that to me, bro.
Yeah, fuck them. I love
you,
that.
I don't give a
I love
shit,
that
bro.
shit. Fuck
Fuck
that.
you,
you know
bro.
what I
Fuck
see all
them.
the time? I see people faces like that.
Like on a
Slamming
real
their
though,
brakes.
what's the maddest thing is, what's really gonna happen here? You're gonna stop and get out your car, and then what? I'm gonna drive away.
But the thing is,
I'm not jumping out to fight anyone, bro. For what?
Fred's always late to everywhere he's going. That's why he's like that, bro.
No, my thing is, bro, the whole purpose of it is the
Yeah,
right
it's a
lane
lane,
is to
that's it.
overtake. The middle lane is to do the speed limit. The left lane, you should still be doing the speed limit. Left.
I don't
That's
know if
why-
I should say
That's
it,
why
but-
50cc peds ain't allowed on motorways because they have to be able to do 50 mile an hour. If
This-
50cc can't do it, they shouldn't be in a slow lane even. Slow lane is 50 mile an hour. Middle lane is 50 mile an hour. Right lane is overtake.
This man got us
Bro,
to
if you're
over
doing
in
60
an
miles an
hour.
hour in an overlane lane, you get pulled up. If
On
there's
Saturday,
a camera
we'll see.
on that road and you're doing 60 miles an hour
Yeah, you get
in that
flashed.
lane, you get flashed.
Yeah.
So therefore, the speed limit is 50 miles an hour, bro.
Dan, I've done my bike test.
Bro, I don't care
and a
what
half
bike
years
test
ago.
you've done.
The guy said to
I'm
me,
telling you
that's
now,
he said overtaking
Fuck
that lane.
that guy, bro,
Ping it, he
because
said
the
ping it.
camera will flash you, bro. If you get 60 miles an hour in that lane,
Yeah, so you
you're
shouldn't be in
over
that
the
lane,
speed
bro.
limit, bro.
Wait,
so you
wait,
should
wait.
do 60 miles an hour
Hey,
in the
go
lane,
on,
bro.
go on.
Let him go,
Just
let him
do
go,
50
let him
miles
go,
an
let
hour,
him
bro.
go.
That's it. It's in the
Dan,
story.
no one will ever, no other driver will ever agree with you who wants to drive
Yeah,
at
they
a reasonable
will.
speed.
Yeah, they will. If that, what's his name, Mikey? If Mikey drove, he'd agree with me, bro.
Fuck you,
Is
no,
that who you
man.
gonna compare yourself to?
100%.
You're gonna compare yourself to
Is that who you're rolling with?
No, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. That's the first person who come to your head to back up your story.
Yeah.
Because he's the type of person I agree with.
Dan, you know what the
bro.
thing is though, yeah? If you work on it and you use your brain, there's 3 lanes, bro. It's almost, you can do whatever speed you want in that right lane, bro. If you're gonna do the normal speed, why are you not in the other 2 lanes? You've got 2 options.
No,
You've got 2 options. The person who's going fast has got 1 option. You've got 2
Listen,
to do the speed
my
limit you want
point
to do.
is, bruv, I agree with what you're saying. But if I'm in a lane and you just come flying past, flashing your lights, I'm now not moving. And I'm doing 50 miles an hour.
If you're in the fast
Until
lane,
you overtake me, then I'll jump into the next lane, and then what?
Dan, one day when
You've
you're
just-
when you're in a fast lane and you're rushing somewhere, even if you're not rushing, if you're just in the fast lane because you want to have a nice decent cruise and you're doing 70 mile an hour and a 50 in cruise control, and there's a guy sitting there and he can see you from 100 meters down the road, and he just watches you come all the way behind him, and now you've got to stop your cruise control, sit there, wait for him to move or wait for a space to undertake him. You're gonna be fuming. So you can stick by what you say, but it's wrong.
You an angry
Man said
driver?
that's wrong.
Are you
That's
an angry
right.
driver?
No, I'm angry devil when people do that. The worst thing is, my whole argument here was there's a guy doing 30 mile an hour in the fast lane.
Oh, yeah,
50
I
mile
got
an hour
nothing to
road.
say about this. I don't know anything about this.
Bro, you
I've
can't
never
be
even-
you can't be in a
I
fast
didn't
lane.
even
going
have, I
under
didn't
the
even have a
speed
ped stage, but I didn't do that, bruv. I got on a ped once and crashed into a speed bump and it was over. It was over. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember when I
the
did
end of
that?
your career,
I crashed into a speed bump.
Fucking hell.
To be fair,
That's a
I
bad
thought old
crash,
Bill
man.
was chasing me. But
That was
they
a
weren't.
bad crash up here.
That was a bad crash. I had to get up and...
You look like you hit a car head on.
I think like I got... It was all sparks. I woke up. When I got up, I had like only half a pair of trousers on. It was nuts, bro.
Fucking hell.
I don't think I've been in no other crashes apart from that anyway.
I've been in hella
Fred,
crashes,
how do you feel about Drake saying he's working on his retirement?
We know he ain't, man. His whole thing has always been to stay relevant, man. He's always going
I
to try
believe,
to
man.
You
I
know
think
what, bro? If I'm honest, the last album that he
Good
got brought
riddance.
out, the last 2 albums, Drake's Peaks ended.
what's the
bruv.
one before
Drake's
that?
Peaks done.
Maybe,
He done the house thing and then he done the 21 Savage thing.
maybe that's why he's gonna be the GOAT, because he's gonna know when to drop it out rather than everyone else. He's got the clothing. He's
gonna
clothes.
do features
I give
now.
it to you. Dre's great
Obviously,
clothes.
what it's called,
Quite
yeah.
Nocta, the Nocta stuff.
Nocta as
It's
well,
quite
yeah.
good. I don't mind it.
Because
Hard
he's
to
got
get
the piece
hold
to
of,
pump
though.
I
into.
don't know why
that,
you're saying
though,
that.
man.
It's Nike.
It's hard to get.
Because the
hold of,
OVO
man.
shit,
He's
you'd
yeah,
never see me in.
He's got the piece to pump into that. It's good material.
Do you ever see clothing, yeah, and you're like, it's good, but I don't like who makes it? Do you ever do that? I'm not gonna say
You
no
know, my
names.
thing is, sometimes I look at your clothing, I think it's sick, but you've gone. I hear you're trying to promote your thing, but
Too much of them in it.
that what's it called? The icon, is it? Something, wherever it is, man.
Yeah, with
The
the
label you
label.
put on it is too like, bruv. You'll do something. See that Mac? Look, soul.
Yeah, it's that.
There,
It's
out of
that.
the way.
No one even knows
People-
really what the fuck that is.
And you look
Like,
at
it
the jacket,
don't
you're
matter,
like,
like.
I like the jacket, I like the style. Da, da, da. Sometimes you look at people's stuff and you're like, bro, them combats are sick, but you've got half a leg full of your brand on it, and you're like, why have you done that?
Oh,
to it?
what's with the
Have you seen the
flare.
Paris thing? The Paris thing. I've got one of the jumpers still. There's bare badges on it.
Yeah, it's mad. They got
That is too much. I'm not
Have
going
you
to
seen the flares everyone's wearing?
That's mental.
But the
I
flares are
don't
not
know how people do
not the one.
I'm not
man.
gonna
I
lie.
don't care, bro.
Oh,
I
we
don't
say
care,
rock
bro.
them.
You got a pair?
Nah, I ain't got that. I've been looking at them lately.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
honest,
He's
man.
because you've
You
been
know what
looking
it
at
is?
them. It's the money team
No,
thing,
see with the
bro.
thing-
Fuck the flares, bro.
see
The
with the-
flares are
No,
guff,
I mean,
bro.
they're
Bro,
not
see
money.
with the-
particularly.
No, yeah, see with the big trainers.
That
the
crowd
bulky
wear
ones.
it, bro.
With the bulky ones, they look sick.
No, but I'm saying they're not particularly money. I've seen them come
I
out.
just
in-
like normal straight ones. That
I
just
don't like. They're not. For
Do you
me.
think that comes from, remember old school tracksuits, like that type of material, that bent the collar,
Yeah.
and the bottoms used to be unzip
they
them and
do
they
that.
come wider? You reckon they come from that?
Possibly.
Because I wouldn't mind wearing my tracksuit like that. That's like old school shit, innit?
What are you saying? The way like little baby and them man are
I
rocking
can't.
jeans and that.
I'm not
I
wearing.
don't even
that.
know what.
You know what I think
jeans
looks
they wear.
super,
Come out
super
like
sick,
that,
bro?
like the flare thing.
That's too. Well, that's what girls wear with dresses with all the flare things, bro. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
So would you wear leather trousers?
Nah, it's too far. I won't wear leather trousers, that's too far.
Fire for you, bro. Did you say yeah?
Well, you
Oh,
said
no.
yeah. Leather trousers.
Gee, you're bare skinny, man. Your
Yeah,
legs are
leather-
bare
leather
thin and that,
pants,
bro.
bro.
You can't be wearing leather trousers, bro.
I can't be going to clubs chafing and that. That's crazy.
Black trousers on.
I put tracksuit bottoms on.
Oh, see, black trousers on never.
Yeah, I put tracksuit bottoms on. I put that on.
You're not on.
You wear jeans at the back as well, man. Most
Yeah.
Nah,
of the
look,
time.
nah.
he's covering his whole shoe.
When I done my
anyway.
test, I had to wear jeans.
Look at that. No, that's mental, man.
Do you know what's crazy?
No, that's too far, man.
Do you know what's
Why
crazy?
is that
though?
too far?
With Fred
What's
saying
not
that he
too
wear
far,
them.
bro?
You know what's crazy about Fred saying he wear flares? When everyone come off of boot cuts, I've just stayed on boot cuts the entire time. And man keep telling me about boot cuts. but you're
it
going to bring
looks
boot cuts
different.
back.
It looks different now, man.
I know
I'm
you're
I wouldn't
saying
wear
the
jeans.
legs are
I wouldn't
different.
wear
Gee, that's
jeans.
that.
I hear what you're saying. a little
Austin
bit.
Powers thing,
You
bro.
know what it is?
Yeah.
Jeans look a bit
You know what?
cowboy.
Yeah, the
That's
flares and that.
smoking a pancake.
You know what ones I'm talking about? Though?
That's
I'm
mad.
talking about. See, like the tracksuit ones, or like that fucking. What material
I know what
is
you're
that,
on
man?
about.
See, like the Palm Angel tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah.
Like that material
Yeah.
as a fucking.
Do you know
as
what
that-
always
as that-
kills me about designer
Yeah, I think that
shit?
looks cool. Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, the one with it on, not the one with it off. The
No,
one with the trainer
definitely.
on.
Do you know what kills me about designer shit? Don't get me wrong, I do hype beat shit, I follow shit all the time. We all follow certain shit, whatever, yeah. I don't do designer, but I do other ones. You know what I'm saying? I'll follow other ones, yeah. And when I see someone like Palm Angels, they come about, I always just think, who the fuck are you? And why do you warrant $2 bill tracks?
You know what the thing is?
Who are
It's
you?
literally influencers and rappers now, isn't it?
But who are they,
That's
bro?
really what
To
it
just
is.
come,
Yeah.
So can I just make something, come out of the thing?
Well,
and be
you
like,
made it, and then rappers
Do you
and
know,
I started
do you know
wearing
what's
it.
mad? You see their jumpers actually quite nice and their t-shirt. But I went to buy a jumper and it's £500.
Dan, well,
something, bro.
I'm surprised you're still here and you ain't jumped off a bridge after seeing them prices.
Bruv, I actually couldn't believe it, bro. £500.
Bro,
And
look
I
at
really,
Amiri, bro.
I actually really like that jumper, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
Forget about it. Look at Amiri, man.
That's
Amiri's
mad.
a joke. Was it like £1,000?
Minimum
What?
jeans.
What's that?
Jeans are minimum bad.
Minimum £1,000.
He's he's Iranian, isn't it, Amiri?
You man got
That's
paid.
his actual name, isn't it, Amiri? Is it Michael Amiri? Or I
Yeah,
thought
Michael
Amiri
Amiri.
is Middle
his name,
Eastern,
yeah?
I think. Yeah,
Fair enough.
he's like the biggest Middle Eastern. No one really
I just think
I'm not like
Fashion's
them
a lie,
jeans are
bro.
cold. You know what it is though? I'll be
Fashion's a
honest.
lie,
See
man.
jeans now for me though. I don't really care about jeans anymore.
You
But
see
there's-
jeans?
You get the coldest pair of jeans, bro. For
Alright,
like
do you remember
70
when?
quid
Do you remember
on Instagram?
Do you remember Armani jeans was the shit? Do you remember when Armani jeans was
Yeah.
the shit? Ever since that moment when that stopped, and what's the one that used to be in Canary Wharf?
Cecil G.
Cecil G
Cecil
was
G,
gone.
yeah,
That
yeah.
type of area. That's how long ago. I have been wearing £10 jeans at Primark.
Bruv, do you know what?
Ever since.
You man are
I
missing
just
an
wear Zara
actual
bottoms,
era,
man.
bruv. You know the jeans that folded up there with the loonies? You had the time is money thing with the lace coming off the
Yo,
thing. You
oh,
man
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know, man. Them
yeah,
jeans
oh,
there. Lewis
Man,
and
hold on.
marketing.
Man are saying jeans.
Oh
Man are
my
saying
God.
jeans.
Crazy.
There was 0%
Yeah.
denim in them jeans. They was cardboard. Hey, you can take them jeans on and stand them up there.
Hey, them jeans.
Oh,
bro.
a man coming out there in tops
Bruv.
with Timberland
Yeah,
boots
yeah.
on it, with
And
laces. going.
Yeah, the
and
laces
you're
on
doing
it, that's
laces
crazy.
Oh, I
up.
was
and
like, I'm in the Bronx.
that girl was nuts. bro.
But I done academics. I done
I don't know.
academics.
And lots
I
29.
thought I
Yeah,
was
that's
the
like
shit.
Lot 29 was
Non-school
the shit.
school uniform day before you man was even in George Green in academics. I was like with spiky hair.
That's mad.
What's that? You going for the
I had
combo again
Sweetie
today?
Bird
No, you know what
on
he
my
done?
tracksuit, bro.
We can talk about this. He's starting not to know what to do with my corners, so I have to do this now until I can find someone who can do the corners. He's not really knowing how to deal with the corners.
Getting a
And
bit awkward over there.
and you know what as well? I'm ready to do the bald thing, but it's like I don't want to make it awkward for my barber because I can see in his face in the mirror. He's like, what do I do here? So I'm just like, do what you want. Just let's get out of this. Let's just get out of this without arguing with each other. Yeah. Because you're stressing out. You're stressing me out. It's stressing me out. Just do what you want. Yeah. Oh, so what were we actually saying about his retirement?
Yeah, good riddance, man. Fuck it. It is what it is.
I think
man.
I think
it comes to an error.
You're saying good riddance.
Everything.
Everything.
Bang up his
you
album.
don't want him to do a Ronaldo, Fred.
No.
You know what I mean?
But he's gonna be doing sick
Drake
features. I reckon.
is
I
the
reckon he's
GOAT,
gonna do
bro.
sick
Let's
features
not
here
get it
and
real.
there.
Let's not get it twisted. Drake's the GOAT. The last two albums I'm
I
not
think-
really impressed with, and I don't want him to do the Eminem spiral. Don't do that.
I think.
Oh, you
Please,
seen
Drake.
Eminem's
Yeah,
thing?
we'll talk about that. That's his. That's a number. Yeah, but that's from an album from 2005.
What's he done?
His numbers.
But
are bigger
that,
than
you know
UK.
what though? His other album wasn't too bad though. Go listen to Kamikaze. It's not too
People
bad.
always say that people slept on Kamikaze because of the old American shit that was going on.
Bruv, Kamikaze is fucking cold, bruv.
It was when he got on. It was when he got on that cipher and said, "I'm hotter than a coffee pot," and I was just like, "Yeah, it's done here now." You remember that one? I'm hotter than a teapot, and I
The
was
thing
like, "No,
is,
it's
it
over."
makes it so difficult to defend people like Eminem because I'm a fan. I'm a fan, G. Like I like his music, but when he's them ciphers and what was the album that was slated?
The American one where he done.
Oh
with
my
it.
god! When I listen to it,
Eminem went through a phase where every single
horrendous,
album
bruv.
had Skylar Grey singing on it and Ed Sheeran on it.
do you know what Eminem's problem was? He had people around him going, "Yeah, that's sick."
No, you know what I think it is?
No one
just
told
been-
him no, bro.
He's just sober and that now. He's 14 years off the drugs. He's just a completely different person from putting hamsters up his arse.
You know what the thing is as well?
No
though,
one
yeah?
told
You know what I
him
mean?
no.
See Eminem. Who sounds like Eminem now? No one. I can't think of no one who's ever come through with the same
No
style.
one
as
will
Eminem.
ever do.
People
what
have tried
Eminem's
to,
done.
they can't.
But he
Can't
should
be
have
done.
just stuck. He
Tried
should have
to.
just stuck at
He's
his
the guy
thing the
that
whole
tried to battle
time.
him.
Yeah, but but there's another.
was
It's
on
mad
the
'cause there's
phone.
another conspiracy about Eminem and
Okay.
stuff, man.
Oh, we're not gonna get.
They
into
get
that.
reached in. They got to tone it down. And
But
shit.
the
It's all mad.
the Drake thing, yeah, I think if he retires now, I'm not a fan of it. I like about 4 songs or maybe 1 verse, yeah. I don't know why you're looking at that. Fred
4
thinks-
songs.
Yeah.
This
Fred-
guy has got bangers upon
Hold on,
bangers, bro.
hold on. But on his stats and what he's done, that if he stopped today, he is the greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time.
I don't think Drake can sing at all.
Bro,
Wow.
I think Drake's a shocking singer.
that's mad.
I do.
I don't know, man. I don't agree with that.
And I also don't want to hear him sing. That verse
Oh,
on
I do.
Stay Scheming is for me in the top 3 verses of all time.
That verse is deep.
Hey, that album, where's the brown background when he's just sitting there in the living room? What album was that again?
Marvin's.
Marvin's from
Marvin's Room. Well, he's singing in there.
Bro, that's the
was-
best. That's my favorite album.
That's the best album, bro.
I can just
Hey, he slapped that album.
What
Hey.
except if you're
Bro,
not
you
with,
see
but
me?
what situation do you listen to that on your own? You walk to the gym listening to that?
drive
Oh,
on a
get the
long
fuck
drive.
out
John,
of
Don't
here.
I'll go
slap
on
that
ways
bruv.
before I leave my yard,
That's
and that
amazing,
drive is
bro.
over like an hour and a
Yeah,
bit.
you're gonna slap that on.
That
your
is on
zone,
every
bro.
single time I touch my car.
Do you
If
know
I'm going
what-
by myself every single time?
Alright, so I don't drive, so I get the public transport and I'm gonna jump on a train in the morning. Do you know what's in my ears from the time I get there?
Yeah, you listen to mad shit.
Just
Yeah,
bashment.
Max. Bashment.
That dancehall bashment, a bit of EDM. I'll show you what I listened to last while we were talking. Just shit like that.
The thing is, how do you sit there and look at someone across the train in the eye and you've got EDM going through your head? Bruv, how
Oh,
you
yeah,
sitting there?
listen.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like they can hear me as well, bruv. Just shit like this.
How do you sit there on a train, bro? The train is the most depressing thing in the world, bro.
100% Clubland hardcore.
That would make me not want to go into work.
No, I'm not going into work unless I got this.
Yeah,
No.
that'd light up my day. a little
That?
bit, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
Nah,
you
you need to be in your zone in the morning vibing. That's why Drake's good for the morning as
Well,
well.
you know
Listen,
what?
No, Drake takes me down here. When I listen to that, I get on the morning train. I look at everyone, and goes, "Why is everyone so upset today? It's a good day." You know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. Sometimes
listening to-
I get on the train on Friday and I look at everyone, and I'm like, "It's Friday, man. Why is everyone
That's
like
London,
this,
though,
man?"
man.
All right, just say the Drake retires tonight. Yeah, who becomes number one? Who is number one then?
I think Little Baby's stepping in there.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Lil Baby's up there
Lil
for just
Baby's
popularity
definitely up there, man.
numbers. I like numbers.
I don't really listen to Little Dirk, but he's up there as well.
No, he's not up
Yeah,
there.
he's not up there, but he's a sick artist. But he's not up
He's
there.
a good artist. I don't
We
really
don't.
listen.
What happened to J Cole?
Eminem's too.
J.
People
Cole's
like that are too far
albums.
gone.
He's
You know what it is, man? People
his
like that,
albums
they've
are-
been in the scene for very long, man. It's like you know,
Yeah,
time.
but Drake, you notice something?
His old album just.
I can't
Don't
lie. Do you
compare.
know who's grown on me? Bare Kendrick Lamar.
I don't like.
I don't like
anyone.
him at all. man.
Kendrick Lamar's
Wait,
grown
why
on
don't
me.
you like
I can't
Bare.
stand him.
It's
Kendrick
just-
Lamar is actually the.
He
GOAT.
puts a lot of editing on his voice. It
Yeah.
goes squeaky, then it goes high, then it goes.
I can't
Take
stand
him in,
this,
man. Take him in. He's deep
I
still.
get what he's saying, bro, but it's just like nah. Oh, Quavo said there's no more Migos, no more in it.
They had a fight backstage, didn't they?
You're such a chatty pay, man.
I'm not sure to try to see it, bro. I didn't see it.
Were you there?
It got leaked, bro. They had a fight of the.
Yeah, but that's their own business, innit? I'm just talking music wise, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck the Migos anyway.
I thought the
man.
Migos was gonna be about for 10 minutes when they first come out.
I'm not
10
lying.
minutes.
I thought they weren't it, and then they end up being
I
huge.
can't.
Gunna's ruined it, man. See that guy?
I
He's
wasn't a
ruined
fan
it.
of Gunna. I wasn't a fan
Bro,
of
I'm not
Gunna.
gonna lie. Gunna is cold. man.
What? Did he really snitch though?
Yeah, I think so.
I heard.
people are
I
saying
heard
he
he didn't
is, some
snitch,
people
bro.
is,
He
he
just
is.
said.
I
He
don't get
said
it, man.
a little 1-2 thing, and that's it, bro.
Snitching.
That's calm.
Yeah, say the little 1-2 thing. See, Daniel does not know that's snitching,
Young
Daniel.
Bug is
Bro,
what it
that's
is,
like
man.
that's like saying someone got shot and you say, I know he had 8 bullets in the gun before, he's got 7 now, but I can't tell you
Yeah.
anything else. He didn't.
Yeah, that's it is what it is, isn't it?
And
Bruv, listen, you see, do you know what? Do you know what I've been watching lately as well? I've been I've been.
is it a
really-
documentary?
It is a documentary. Bruv, I've been watching bare mafia stuff.
I like the mafia
The Gambino family, Sammy the Bull, Michael.
Snitch.
Bruv, he's not a snitch, bruv. He's a fucking G, bruv. He done what he had to do because that guy, what's his name? What's that guy's name?
You know what it is?
John Gotti.
Let me
John
say something.
Gotti is a
Let me say
dickhead,
something, 'cause
bruv.
I don't know the situation.
Daniel
It sounds
is a
very 690.
spokesperson for snitches.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds very 690. I don't even know the situation, what happened, but the way you're saying that, he done what he had to do. It
to
sounds
get,
very
him,
690.
to get,
He's
him,
a 6'9" farmer.
to
What do
get
you expect,
himself
bro?
out of
Bruv.
the situation.
Bruv,
right?
John Gotti went to court, come out, and said to Sammy, "Yo, you're gonna take the rap for everything."
But that's what they signed up for. That's the
No,
their
he
lifestyle.
didn't sign
Yes,
up
it
for
is.
that, bro.
Yes, it is.
You're
In
in
the
the
mafia.
mafia. You're in the mafia.
In the mafia.
man.
Listen,
You
in
sign
the
up for
mafia.
it, man.
So John Gotti can snitch on Sammy the Bull, but Sammy the Bull can't say shit.
Then did John Gotti snitch?
Because he's going to Sammy saying, "You're gonna take the rap for
But
it.
he's not snitching,
I'm
he's
blaming
like-
on you. You're
No,
taking the rap
he
because
didn't
he's in
say-
court, bro."
He didn't say I'm blaming it on you. He said you're stepping up and taking these charges. He didn't say I'm gonna say it was you. He said you're gonna step up and take this rap.
So if you're second in charge and man says that, the person
So
you
hold
roll
on.
with deep,
So
we're
hold
not
on.
gonna share this sentence.
So hold on,
bro.
hold on. So if
Are we
Drake-
not gonna share this sentence?
Hold on. So Drake's the breadwinner of his family. Drake's the breadwinner. So he obviously is a breadwinner, and he ends up doing someone. One of these cousins has to take this rap for everyone else.
Someone's gotta take the rap.
That doesn't make Drake a snitch.
No.
100%.
This is why it's
We're not doing
different.
that.
This is why it's different, bruv. This is why it's different. In a rapper's crew, only one man makes the money. In a mob crew, they all make fucking money.
And in the mob, they all
There's
signed
one
up for
person
this
in
shit.
charge, but there's
Yeah.
one person
Fuck
in
that, bro.
charge.
I don't think he snitched, but it is what it is, man. I
In the
don't
mob,
care, bro.
their
Fuck
whole
that,
thing,
bro.
the whole reason
Everyone's
it
a
works,
snitch
Dan,
when it comes down
the
to
whole
it, man.
thing.
Wait.
Everyone in the mafia is a snitch.
Everyone's a snitch,
But
bro.
hold on, the whole reason the mafia work the way it works is because they have structure and
Yeah,
hierarchy.
levels, yeah.
That's their
Whatever
whole
someone
thing.
above you tells you, that's what you do.
That's their whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And
I
if you
know,
don't,
bro,
you
I've
get
been-
done. That's it.
Brother, you just get whacked. They call it whack. That's mad. But I personally believe Sammy the Bull done the correct thing, bro. That's how I feel about it. It is, bro.
Dan, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how you come to that because you're the only one who's watched this shit that you're arguing about.
Yeah, sure, it's mad.
I just know rough bits. You're arguing like we've all watched it. No one else has
It's
watched
mad.
this shit.
No, but
man.
I'm just saying. Who was we talking about? Young Thug and Gunna. But what did Gunna say? No. What did Gunner say?
I don't know.
Dan,
You
listen
don't
to
know.
this.
No,
Let me say one thing.
stop.
Let me
This
say one
is, G, this
thing.
is where I'm going to
Let me
catch man.
talk, man.
Stop. Let me land. Let me land. Let me land, bro.
You
Let
land.
me land,
That's how you
bro.
haven't did it.
What
I'm
did Gunner
listening.
say?
What do you mean? What did he say?
What did he say? What did he
How is
snitch
he at
on?
now? That's
What
my
did he
question.
snitch
How
on?
is he at?
No, it
There's a
doesn't
statement.
matter,
There's a
bro.
statement
There is a
what he said.
statement.
What did
he
he
made.
say though?
There's a statement what he
Specifically,
said.
what did he say,
I
Josh?
get man to recall a statement from 2 months ago.
Yeah,
A statement of a rapper
What?
from 2 months ago.
Bro.
It's not my case. I'm not gonna remember the whole what he
But
said.
all you've heard is someone say he's a snitch.
I did, and I read
and
the
you've
statement.
gone, yeah, he's a snitch.
I've read through it.
You ain't read through shit because you can't
Bro,
recite it back
first,
to me.
wait,
Why
let
am I
me
about to
wait,
recite
let me
that?
say, wait, Dad, let me
I'm
say
alright.
something.
Should I be able to recite that?
I think if you was gonna say it, you should have maybe brought it with you to pull up and say what he said.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't need to say what he says because I don't think he's a snitch.
Bro,
Oh
the
my
thingy, who
God.
speaks on it?
What?
Someone speaks on that Vlad TV and does a thingy, and it comes up. It's got the script of everything what was said. Read
But
out
you're
in the
just
courtroom,
following
everything.
other people calling him a snitch, bro. You can't tell me what Gunner said.
He's
Am I
telling you
following?
they
I'm
read
telling
out what
you.
he said.
They read out the script of what they asked him in court and what he replied in court. And it looks snitchy, bro. I'm telling you, it looks snitchy.
It looks
I don't
snitchy.
remember what it said, word for word. It's a
Dan,
whole
do you know what
script.
makes
Like,
it
ten
Someone's
minutes
a
reading.
snitch,
Dan, do you know
bro.
what don't make
You
it-
know someone's a
Dan,
snitch.
It's not, bro. You
Dan,
can
do
say
you know what
two
makes
minutes.
someone a snitch and someone for me not a snitch? First of all, you got to forget the civilian that, right? Thing, yeah? If me and you go somewhere and we go to do something and we get caught and we grass each other and that, we're snitches. If I'm in the car with you and you're going to do something and you don't tell me,
Yeah.
then there's a different situation here. Be the man, step up, take these charges, you've done this,
I agree with that.
Don't tell me Gunner, before he even signed to all them, man, all that, didn't know the deal was over there. He didn't know what was cracking over there. They've got well-documented
done it to
masses
get in.
going on. Like,
Bruv, I'm not saying...
If you
the
do
ins
something to
and
get
outs
in,
of it,
bro.
if I go and sign for death row back then, and I want to cry about I'm around Bloods, do you know what I'm saying? Like this, I knew what I was doing when I come over here.
Who was that?
You
Was that
went and
Suge Knight
joined
thing?
a half of a enterprise that you knew what was cracking. You know what I mean?
Is that Suge Knight's thing?
Yeah.
Bro, if Suge Knight would have if you was coming up in the scene and a couple people knew you and you knew this is the one thing I can make M's.
If he
And
does,
Suge Knight told you go do something, you're gonna get stuck in a bit and
Bruv,
try to
all
build
I'm
yourself,
saying,
bro.
yeah, is... You see these kids that are trying to stay like no snitch and that. Man will snitch on you in a heartbeat, bro.
100%.
So
Yeah, they will.
don't be sucked into this lifestyle.
They will, but don't do
'cause
something that's gonna benefit your
Bruv,
life.
Yeah.
And you can't
Everyone,
hold
bruv,
it.
everyone's just doing a mazza. So just and they're thinking
Nah,
like no
No,
one's
people
gonna
are
be
people are
snitching.
lying on
Dan.
that.
and they're surprised when man snitch.
no,
No, but he signed up to it.
when
bro.
you both sign up to it, yeah, you come on like if me and you done something and we went out, put masks on and went and done something and we got caught and you snitch, you're a fucking snitch. If
That-
you're
that
sitting
is
in the
a
car,
mazza. I
if you're
hear
sitting
that.
in the car with me and I go wait there 2 seconds and I put a mask on, come back and do that, and you get nicked with it as well, I gotta be the man here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then
that
then
I
you
hear
might
that. It's
have a
different.
right
That's
to
different.
say.
Yeah. Not
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
I fucking will, but
That's
mad.
snitching. You have to wait for me to do it.
No,
You
that's
can't
mad.
do it.
If
No,
I'm
no,
not-
no.
If I'm not aware and you just body man and we get bagged, and my man bodied him, you know.
Nah, you gotta take a
No.
month.
I'll be that man.
That is
bodied him.
mad.
You gotta take a month for a
No,
yard.
no,
You gotta take a
that's
month for a
mad.
yard to get a
That's
message out.
mad.
Someone tell
You
him
have
to
to
take
wait
it.
for.
I ain't waiting for shit, bro.
You have to wait for me to say.
What am I waiting for? Because I'm not even going to be in contact with you. They're putting me on remand, and I'm having no contact with
Yeah,
him.
you take a little month for a month.
How do I
you
know
shout
my
them-
man's gonna do that?
You shout the man and say, yo, tell
You can still chat.
Johnny's
You can still chat to each other.
Johnny's got to take that, you know, like. Like.
Listen,
Don't get me wrong.
That's why I've never been involved
Hold
in
on,
a life.
hold on,
bro.
Dan.
It's
Dan,
not for me,
don't
bro.
get me wrong. If I'm going, fuck that, you're coming with me. Okay, you're in your right and that. But if not, you have to for at least wait for me to go. I'm going to
No,
take
I
this.
don't.
Like,
That's
yes,
so
you do.
selfish, bro.
If you
That's so
don't,
selfish. How
I
do you-
might say it straight
how do you-
away.
How do you
I
think?
might say it straight away.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why
unless you
do I
can
have
beat
to
it.
wait?
But
for
you
you
have to
though?
wait for me.
Why am I
Unless you're-
waiting for
Okay,
you?
so what about if you stay quiet and I'll stay quiet? Potentially, I'm going to beat it, but you're going to have to do 6 months for me.
6 months is calm.
You're chatting
do
You're
shit.
six
chatting shit because you said you want to do a
You're
month. You
chatting
said
shit.
just snitch
Calm.
straight
You
away.
already get
Snitch
no.
straight
By
away.
your theory.
Listen, no, let me put it there. Let me lay
Don't
it down.
fuck
Joe,
what you
G,
just said, bro.
I'm not.
That you were
Let me
saying
lay
you
down.
said that,
Let me line. If they come in and was like, listen, no one's saying nothing, you're gonna get 6 months, calm. If they say no one's saying nothing, but you potentially get him 40 years, no, he done.
It's
it.
Bro, they're not going to
potential.
tell you that though. They're not going to come in and say.
But they've got no evidence.
Yeah, they'll scare me.
no evidence.
They'll scare me. They'll scare. I'll be scared. I'm not going.
That's
40 years in jail? Are you nuts? You know what that means, bro?
They're gonna
Do
tell you
know what
straight
that's
away you're looking
entailed?
at 30
Do you know
years
what 40 years in jail means?
Bro, that's what they're going to tell you straight away. As a police
You
officer,
are
that's what you're
around
gonna tell
sausage
someone.
for 40 years, bro. Are you nuts?
I've been in
I'm
stuff
not
before.
gonna lie.
Yeah, haram.
When me and
Nuts.
Fred got nicked for something crazy that we did not. Do you
remember
remember
that.
this?
Yeah,
We got
yeah,
nicked for something insane that
That
we
was
didn't do.
mad.
Yeah, no sexual crimes or no nonsense.
Yeah.
Like other like
Get that.
mazzers, yeah, sliding type shit.
Get that
yeah,
written as
we
well.
didn't do.
Get that written underneath it.
The guy come to my cell and I was so angry because I knew I'd not done it and I was just in this maddest situation ever. Yeah, and opened the door and was like, attempted murder. I was like, what? Bro? And I was like, let's start doing push-ups now. Start doing push-ups now. Start doing squats.
I'm not allowed.
I'm in the shadow boxing. When they come back with it's just assault. I was like, don't fucking do that to
They
me.
was playing fucking tricks on me.
Yeah,
And
but what I'm saying is, imagine if we had your thinking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
mad.
we both didn't do that, and we could have fuck that. We could have sent one of each other away.
No,
and we
that's
both didn't do it.
different though, man.
It's not, bro. Because
That's different. The
Listen.
reason it's different, you're not involved, bro. You're not there.
Listen.
You're not there, but
Me
I'm
and
there
Fred was
with man.
going jail.
I'm there.
We was going to jail.
No, we was there though. We was at the where it was. But the thing is, yeah. Imagine
That was a crazy.
they come
night.
to me, yeah, and they
That's
said,
crazy,
no,
man.
That
I
was mental,
buzzed
that's
off. I buzzed off
not
myself, and I was like, yo, like, when's my interview? They said, you ain't having an interview. No, I think I said, where's my sister? I was like, what are you talking about, mate? You're going on remand in the morning. I said, what? And I was like, I ain't even had an interview yet. I said, I ain't even had an interview yet. He was like, oh, 1 minute. He walked away, come out like 15 minutes later, and he's like, oh, yeah,
Psych.
sorry. He's like, sorry, his sister's on the way now. I was like, you can't tell me that, bro.
This guy is sitting next to me in the station. And he's like, you look bare angry. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bruv. Do you know we're in here, bruv?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I got a
All
positive
I
outlook,
remember
man.
is used to going back and forth to that place.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. See
I
that?
went-
That was mental.
I went broke doing that.
Do you know how much I hate that, bro?
You know that,
You
innit?
couldn't go to certain jobs.
I couldn't go to work because I had to sign on how many times?
That's twice, 3 times a week, was it?
No, it was like once a day at one point. Mine
Yeah,
was.
they maxed us at first. They done
Yeah.
us, and then they dropped it after like 2 weeks to
For them
like,
first
3 times a
ones,
week.
for them first, I couldn't even go to work because no one would take me on. I was self-employed. I was labouring at the time. No one would take me on. At one point, I had no money, and because I couldn't work. I didn't take any money for it, bro. I was walking from Isle of Dogs to Bethnal Green Police Station to sign in. With like,
wild.
with
I'll be
like,
honest, they done me
If you
dirty.
don't, you're gonna go jail.
I was paying like £5 a month for my car. My insurance was peas, and I was young.
We got
I was
nicked
paying like £5 a month.
outside KFC, yeah. And when they give him, we didn't get to eat the KFC. When they give him his car back, it still had the KFC in it.
And I've been, they get my car.
They took
they
the
had my
piss,
car.
bro.
They had my car for like fucking probably like 5 months, and I was
5
paying for my car and
months?
insurance for 5 months. And I was like, yo, like,
So if look, Zay's saying that, but he's doing night shifts as well.
Yeah.
I don't do night shifts, so I just can't work.
I was an apprentice then.
That's mad.
I was on shit peas. They took my car and my insurance, which was my main, like my heavy outgoing. That was like half
Do
my
you know
fucking
back,
wages.
do
And my
you
car
know
and
back
thing.
then, yeah, how risky and on top it was for me to walk through the whole entire Hamlets on foot. Do you know? People know who know, yeah. Do you know how on job I had to be walking from Isle of Dogs to Bethnal Green, bro? That
That's a
was
long
crazy.
bopper as well, man.
Bruv, I used to have to do it every day, bruv. I remember there was this fat family that used to get there before me, yeah? I don't know what happened, their situation, but the entire fat family had to sign on for some reason, yeah? And there was like 8 of them. And every time they would get there just before me. All that, breathing like fucking...
You know what done me? I'm not gonna lie. You know, it made me feel very uncomfortable having to sign a book in the front of a police station with loads of people sitting, loads of snitches and that there as well.
And
But-
loads of nonsense.
Yeah, but I'm saying when they're getting that book out, it's not clear to anyone what book that is, bro.
Yeah,
So you're just there to sign on.
So you could be a sex offender.
Yeah, but it just feels bad uncomfortable. Like, see, like when people are, like, you can feel people sitting there looking at you as well. You're there trying to, you got to go and sign a book at the front of the reception of the police station. What book is this?
So what?
If I didn't know nothing
couldn't
about
you
that,
sign
and
them in
someone was
there? Couldn't you sign them in if you just have to
Nah,
sign the book?
no, you got to declare yourself
Been there
there.
for
bro.
5 months. They know who we are.
What am I gonna say?
Oh.
What am I gonna say? I'm Fred. Oh yeah, and I'm John as well.
Hey, 4 brothers, you come back there. Oh, I'm done now. Was it 4 lions?
Nah, for that. Yeah.
Got a friend and he got that. Hello, I'm Johnny. What the fuck, bro?
But I'm not gonna lie, I bet arguments in that police station with the fucking officers as well.
See that? I was just like, I'm not getting that. That is why I know the maddest
Bruh.
thing is. I was already out of that shit by that time.
You know
as
what they
well.
used to do though?
So I was like, why has this happened to me?
Sometimes, yeah, it was like, I was standing there, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was trying to be the good guy, and I was bare shook about, bro, like, if I start banging out in here, they're just gonna fucking try to grab me again. So I'm sitting there all the time, just waiting, 10, 15 minutes. There's a man sitting behind this window on the computer right there. You can see me.
Yeah,
out
they
the
don't sit
window.
there. Yeah,
You can
they
see
sit there
me
for time.
out the
just looking at
window,
you.
and he's sitting there. You know what it is? See, like, after about 2 months, not anymore, but the guy sitting there, just smacking on the window. He's there. You know what they do as well? They sit there and they look at you like that. You gotta start making a scene, bro. I'll be honest. You know what it is? I see one person do it in there before. This guy, he's like banging out. He's like getting mad. He's banging the window. He's smacking the window. He's shaking the door. I'll be honest. They just let him stand on there, do nothing. I thought, yeah. From now on,
So
this
you
is me.
have to
I'm
act
this
like
guy.
retards.
I'm this guy from now
Oh,
on.
we like doing lists, don't we? Where is the most dangerous place to live in England? And before you answer, it goes by crimes per 1,000 people. Crimes reported per 1,000 people. Where's the most
I would say.
dangerous place to live in
Birmingham.
England?
I'd say.
No, Birmingham's a big city, man.
Yeah, I'd say Birmingham's up there. Rough.
You got to think for a place where I've got like 10,000 people and they just do petty robberies and shit with smackheads, bro. That's what you need.
I can't see Birmingham on it at all.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, Birmingham's a big place, man.
Bristol.
Nah, it's gonna be somewhere like fucking up north, like a
Like
shit
Slough
up
or
north.
something.
Like somewhere near Manny, a little town near
I've
Manny.
never even heard. So Manchester's number 3.
It's gonna be little towns around Manny as well, around that area.
Yeah,
Like Liverpool's
like
gonna be like something like that.
Number 1 is called Cleveland. I thought that was in America.
No, I've heard of that place.
Cleveland.
Still, yeah, Cleveland.
It has the most crimes per 1,000 people.
Whereabouts is that again,
Yeah,
man?
it's gonna be one of them little towns who've got
It
bare
will,
crackheads,
it will
bro.
be, yeah.
Where we put in London?
I'd say about
Top 5.
nah, it's like maybe just before 10, 8, 9.
What are you saying, London, Dan?
11.
What are you saying?
Yorkshire. That's mad.
Cleveland's in
Cleveland's in Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's one of
I'm
them.
not gonna lie, number 2 is West Yorkshire. It is going off in Yorkshire.
Yeah, you know, there's bare smackheads in Yorkshire. Bare man got no teeth in that, bro. There's
Number 1 is in
you.
Yorkshire, and where did you say? North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire, yeah.
Number 2 is West Yorkshire.
Wow.
That's mad.
Right. So what did you say, London?
I don't know, man.
I'll say about 8,
20.
8, 9.
18.
Top
11th.
We're
Who
11th.
said 11th? Yeah,
Bang on. Come on, G.
3rd is Manchester. 4th is West Midlands. 5th is Merseyside.
Yeah, I knew it'd be them
Most of
places.
them are Liverpool's
Yeah, that
there.
place
I
was
think
rough,
we all.
man.
I think we all knew that.
Dangerous over there.
Bro, what's going on up
Hey,
there?
they done shootings before shootings was
Bruv, you
a
know
thing.
what it is,
See Merseys as a mazza, bro.
Them places have got bare little towns next to the main hub,
just
though. See
the-
that London?
It's just
London
them man are just outside, bro. It's
No,
just
you know what
the-
it is?
It's just the openness of
You know what it is? See
bruv.
in London, though, yeah? In London, we've got like London, Kent and Essex, yeah? Kent and Essex ain't really big crime hubs. They're like nicer. Everyone
They're
moves from there to
16th,
out there.
Essex.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still.
It's an up ski, man. It's up ski,
Kent's
bro.
9th.
Oof.
Oh.
What?
No,
Chaff,
Kent, yeah.
What's it called?
Chaff
That's
Under,
it.
whatever it's
No,
called.
what's the other
That's
one?
it.
No, what's the other one?
Or,
Where they say chavs come from? Chatham.
yeah, Chatham.
Oh.
Have you been there?
It's a
Oh,
shit.
I've heard of
There's
it.
bare smackers there as well, and
It's
all the town
crazy.
centre bits, man.
What are you saying? Skegness or not on that?
I don't think so. Skegs. Where's your geography at? No, Leicester's 13.
Your age is Skegness era as well, Butlins and that, no? That's your
So
age,
basically, yeah, because there's other places in Yorkshire, and it's in the top 40. The whole of Yorkshire is in the top 40.
Fuck,
bro.
bro. Mad place.
Yeah, but bruv, when you look at it, there's bare smackheads there, bruv. Bare them.
South Wales is 27th. North Wales is 10th. That's a big fucking difference.
North Wales is definitely
In-
fucking drugs, man.
In your Thames Valley, I just know that for ice skating.
Nah, that's a place.
That's Lee Valley.
Yeah, Lee Valley's ice skating.
In your own experience, where's the most dangerous place you think you've been to in England?
In England.
Considering that we're from East London, yeah, Tower Hamlets, and we have Newham. I don't
one
think it
today.
gets much.
I see one today, a podcast, bruv, and there's a guy saying about, like, I'm not gonna lie, they said about worst place London, they said, I thought it was Croydon, but I went to Newham the other day, man.
Yeah, Newham is crazy. I love Newham,
What's his
though.
answer? He said all he can smell is fucking.
I'd say,
Vector.
He
I'd
said
say
all he can smell is
Jaywick,
extortion
you know?
and
I'd say
fucking
Jaywick for me.
and gunpowder or something like that. He
What
just
did you
like,
say?
man.
Jaywick.
What, dangerous?
Nah,
Not
just
big,
run
but
down.
just
It's
run
just feel like-
down,
I just feel like-
I feel uneasy
Yeah,
when
but
I'm
see-
there. But
you
I'm
see-
easy. You're not.
So
You're
you're
not
saying
safe, bruv.
Jay
No
with being
one's-
dangerous. I just feel like everyone's malnourished it, and I can just
Yeah.
like, break a bone straight away. Like, move, bro. You know, it's like fighting off zombies more than fucking anything else. You know what I mean?
That's mad.
You got to think as well. It's like, I would like to see what other people say because we're all from East London. Tower Hamlets and Newham are kind of the same.
I don't
place.
mind them, I'll be real, you know.
Is Canning Town in New?
Yeah, I think it's
I
Newham.
hated going Canning Town.
I don't mind Canning Town
Hated
as
it,
well,
bro.
man.
Where have I been now? Like, oh, I know what's one that you'll be a bit surprised of? Going certain gaffs in Pimlico in London. We're only talking about London here.
Yeah. I remember. Weren't thingy.
You go through certain estates there and that, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa. You ever go through a estate and you're like, whoa, there's a
Do you know what?
Yeah,
though? I went through Lambeth before.
yeah, that's a big place, Lambeth, though.
Well, but it was one estate round there. I was coming from the back way on my bike,
It's
innit?
Thamesmead.
Yeah.
No, but these places,
Oh.
yeah, but where we're from London, they're
We're in
not.
East though. East is completely different.
Yeah, it was uneasy.
I don't
over
feel
there.
like they're dangerous because you're like, you're still the same type of people.
You know what it is? I've
You
seen
ever been
it.
anywhere and been like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie though. Sydenham.
Yeah,
I'm going to
Sydenham
tell
was
you
crazy.
where I went to and I was a bit on edge because I was like, everyone here just wants to fight and shit, yeah? Folkestone. Hey, listen, Folkestone is smoky. First off, I was in a hotel that they was keeping migrants in as well, and I got a video of it. They're just smashing the life at each other in the hotel lobby, and just fighting, all drunk and out. I was cool. Come out, yeah. There was blood in my hotel room. It was crazy. Remember I sent you in? I was like, look, I'm in the hotel and in between us, and then I come out and go left, and there's this pub, and it's just like big, hairy farmer guys in vests, and they just want to punch the shit out of each other, right? And then straight away, you from London? This guy's smoking weed out of a pipe, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, straight away. You don't think you're black, do you? I'm just like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go, bruv. And I was like, I'm just gonna go. And I went straight. And then later, I got hungry in the hotel room, so I went back. There was a kebab shop. It's going off in there. The geezer's swinging shit. Alright, Folkestone is crazy. Their Weatherspoons there is rated the most violent Weatherspoons in England or something. It's nuts. Bro, it's nuts there. It's called something crazy. You know, I've never been Folkestone.
No, man.
Good on them, man. They've got nothing going on over there.
So who's what's the name? You say Hackney?
I said Hackney.
Yeah, but it's down the road. Like, it's not that deep. Like,
I don't mind Hackney.
Yeah,
Hackney's the place I get
normal,
my
like.
and just bop somewhere. If I got to go to that Pax in Hackney, I'll just
There's
pop my car anywhere
I
near
never
there.
felt Hackney as a threat. I can't
bro,
lie, man.
there's nowhere in London that I feel like that. Only like you got to go in certain estates and be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And you get into a state.
And 9 times out of 10, nothing happens anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
At
lie,
the
South
age you
London
are,
ones.
you know what I mean? At the age you are.
See South London ones are sticky because see when you walk into certain estates now and you see a hill and you're like, bro, I've been walking for like 25 minutes. If I get come onto now, I can't even cut out of this hill. I can't even go from this hill.
Mad.
Should we do? I was gonna say Shamima Begum, but should we do Tommy Fury and Tyus? What's his name?
Jake Paul.
Or should we do? Is that just boring shit? Should we do Shamima Begum? What should we do?
There's gonna be a lot of debate about
that
Jake
last
Paul.
time though.
What?
But
it's the final, isn't it?
the
She's
KSI one.
Yeah. Should we do Shamima Begum?
I'll do
I got a
Shamima.
question.
Yeah,
So she
but
finally
you do
lost
Shamima
her. Whoa! Whoa!
What did you say that, Pauls?
What would you do, Shamima Begum? Yes.
I don't think she's too bad, isn't it?
That's mad.
So she's
Had a
not.
glow up.
crazy,
She had a glow up.
She's not.
She sees some shit.
She's finally lost her citizenship. Yeah.
Why did
Sober.
it take that long?
Right.
You know what the thing is?
Can I ask you something? I'm not going to give my yes or no. I'm just asking the question. I'm just putting it out there. Would you feel the same way, whatever way you feel about it, if it was your 15-year-old that went and done this?
Yes.
I feel the same way. I'll be real.
Yes.
So would I. And I'll tell you
Yes.
why, but what's everyone else's?
100%.
Yeah, I would say yes as well.
You know what it is?
treason.
Let me just make a statement
The
here.
fuck that. I don't owe this
fucking
country
treason,
shit.
bro.
This country owes me, bro.
You know what the thing is? There's one statement to make is, yeah, if I've got a son, yeah, and he's doing a madness and it's like, I can't really do much to stop
madness?
it.
He's
Like,
like, it's
no, I'm saying, no, this is my difference. I'm saying if I had a son, he's doing madness, and then one of his friends gets shifted up, then they end up doing something and someone dies, I'll be like, it's a sticky one, but it was a message. Hers, why are you going to ISIS? You know, it's like anyone who gets on crack now. You've seen what's happened to people. Why are you going
But
to fight with
the
terrorists?
argument is, and I'm not sticking up for it because I'm for yes, she should deserve it. The argument is she was a 15-year-old.
But that's like saying a 15-year-old
Do you
who
know
slaps
what?
someone shouldn't go to jail.
And is the reason that
I hear it.
the reason that things at 18 is the reason that we have these laws is because 15-year-olds don't make great decisions.
We know minors
100
personally who have gone jail for shit, and you could say they was groomed into doing shit.
Nah, but
no one's
this,
made that
this
excuse
one,
and brought it
yeah,
out, bro.
I hear it, yeah, because she was 15, she was brainwashed. It's a very brainwashy.
Yeah, she's got caught up in some shit.
It was she got
But
caught
she-
up and
she
she
involved
and
herself in it.
But this is the thing, she involved herself, and all of that is with her, yeah, because she was young, didn't really know, made a wrong decision. I believe she did make the wrong decision, and she probably is regretting it
I
now.
believe she made the wrong decision.
I believe she knew
But
she was making a wrong decision, but she had
she's
like,
probably
a little bit of a
regretting
throw.
it now. But it still doesn't take the fact away that you've done what you've done.
I think she had a bit
So
of a
you
buzz,
should.
man.
I don't believe she deserves her citizenship.
15 is year 11.
I just
Man
feel
was
like
sexing at 15,
I just
but
feel
you
like
know what you're doing.
I was getting arrested at 15.
Yeah.
And I knew what I was doing, and I'm putting my hands up and going, cool.
But you was doing shit where you think, what's the
Yeah,
worst
but
case scenario if I do
you
this?
man ain't been brought up in a
Different household.
in a
Yeah, I
different
get that.
household where
Or
there's
different-
religion
different- okay,
runs
yeah.
runs the like people are willing to die for this, bro.
Yeah, but her family
You know what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
Her family ain't.
Doesn't matter.
Her family
She
ain't
is,
linked to
bro.
anything, no?
Yeah, but how do you know?
No, but her family ain't linked to
Do
anything.
you know what my
How'd you-
argument
yeah,
is?
but they're
Do you
religious,
know what I
though.
don't like? Did you
That
watch the
don't mean
BBC
nothing,
thing on
bro.
her? Did you watch the thing
I
on
mean
her?
nothing.
No, I didn't.
What does that do?
Yeah.
What?
That they're religious.
Because obviously, when you're religious, you've got
hold on.
something to run
So-
with, bro. These people are. So when you're
no,
religious,
Hold on a minute.
Whoa, whoa,
Hold on a
wait,
minute.
wait,
Hold on a minute. Let me just stop you there. Hold on a minute. Let's stop you. Hold on. Let's stop you. My nan was die hard Catholic, whatever the shit it was. Yeah. Worked in a nun's convent her entire lives, and every one of her sons went and done crud. That is the same thing you're saying. They was raised in a religious
that's
family.
not the same thing because
No,
listen.
so you saying because
No,
listen,
listen,
it's
listen,
Christianity and not Islam that
Let him say what he has to say because he's wrong, bro. Go on.
So wait, can I just say one thing before I let you
So
out?
in that country, what country did she go to?
Syria.
So she went Syria. The Syrian people know the Western world for blowing up civilians.
She's
bro.
not Syrian.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
They're fighting for a
gone
cause. She
left.
went over to ISIS because the Western world are just blowing up civilians.
You gone left.
I mean,
You
it's
gone left.
living a movie,
What?
bro.
You gone left.
I've not gone left, bro.
I'll tell you why you gone left.
Bruv,
I'll tell you why you gone
they-
left.
them
You
people,
changed
no
what
matter
you're
what,
talking about.
wrong, man.
You changed what you're
How?
talking
I
about.
don't
Bosch was
understand.
saying to you. Bosch was saying to you. You're saying what's being in a religious family got to do with it? Yeah, as if like.
Well, because I'm a Muslim and I joined ISIS, that's the reason. Because
No, I'm not
religious.
saying. I'm not saying
what
that's
you
the
just said, though.
that's the reason. But these man run on that religion for the reason to be joining ISIS.
No, that's
No,
left,
no.
man.
Come on, bro, man.
Bruv, that's it, bruv. That's it. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, but if you're a 15-year-old
So you're
girl and
saying
you've got a
she's
religious
been
family.
groomed?
Yes.
Yes,
That's your
bruv.
whole-
No, but
Yes.
if you're a 15-year-old
I
girl
thought
and
you
you've
was
got a
talking
religious
about
family
family.
and your
No,
whole
man, I'm
family's
just
religious,
saying.
then you can lead off your family. Why are you
not
leading
left.
off some other random geezer online?
It seems that it's going left because
Unless your family
put
going
in
out
a
there.
thing.
Listen, if you're from a Muslim family, yeah, and you've got family members who are going out there, yeah, fair enough. Maybe someone in your family is caught onto you at some point.
Influence.
But if you've got a normal Muslim family and you decide to be the one who starts talking to people from ISIS, you're the one most fucked up. None of your family are doing it. They're all religious.
And it
people.
works
Yeah,
both
yeah,
ways.
I hear that,
It works
I hear
both
that, I
ways.
hear
If
that.
I'm from, like I said, my nan and that's a big Christian family, if her sons decide to rob banks, that's their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their
Yeah.
shit, bro. It's exactly the same shit. I just don't like that she's got the documentary on her and no one actually knows what she actually done for them 4 years.
No one will ever know. No one will ever
No
know.
one actually knows the role that she played.
But she stayed
refused-
safe.
If you want to come back, you have to tell everything what happened. She's
Then she's a
hiding
snitch.
things.
You know what the thing is?
How
You
you
can't snitch,
snitching?
bro.
It's a fucking terrorist organisation, bro.
how's she gonna snitch, bro?
Oh, don't let her snitch then, and then fucking I use drive. I get on the train or some shit like that, bro. And you prevented things like that happening.
You know
So
my
why is
thing
her
is-
snitching okay and the other people snitching?
It's
ain't?
not okay. No
Ah,
one
it's
says it's not
gone
okay.
left.
No one says
You're
it's
talking
not
about
okay.
definitely gone
No one
left.
says it's
so
gonna go wrong with a
left.
man
It's
like that.
unreal.
Bruv, is
She's obviously snitching to come back. She's snitching
Hey,
on
I
her
just
to come
want a
back.
The whole thing,
She's on
Bosch,
England,
the
mate.
whole thing, Bosch, yeah, is that it's not sincere from her, is it?
But
you know my thing-
you know the
sincerity.
problem is the whole internet world, yeah. They think because it's ISIS is all the Muslims. That is the problem on the internet.
Bro, you know
What
what
do
my
you
thing
mean?
is?
They're thinking like because they're Muslims. They're thinking all the Muslims are the same. They're all ISIS.
Yeah,
as
they
well.
categorize them more.
We don't think that.
No, not
It's
you,
a
but
mad-
the
it's a
internet.
mad
Like,
stat,
you know
though.
these people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just watch the internet only.
It's a mad stat. When you look at how many Muslims there are,
They don't know.
you know that can't be the case.
Yeah,
When you look at how many Muslims in the world, you know that can't be
Yeah,
the
but
case. if you got any
even
sense.
when you say that out loud, it just sounds retarded that people think that.
Yeah, but that's people
No,
who
yeah,
know
but-
common sense.
no.
Come on, man.
That's
You-
like thinking that
people
me and
voted for
Daniel.
Boris Johnson.
It's
to be
like
Prime
thinking that
Minister,
me and
bro.
Daniel
You mad?
kiss our dogs. You know what I mean?
Daniel does.
Daniel does.
No, you know what it is though. So you know the people who think like that. They're the same people who think like black people can't be Muslims and shit like that. They just
Yeah.
look at certain race and think they're
Aye.
Muslim and
You
they're
know
not.
what's
But do you know
crazy?
how high the majority of the country think like that?
Aye.
Yeah, it's high.
real
When people say things about this and that, and they don't realize that you can be any race and be Muslim,
Yeah.
or be any race and be Christianity, be anything you want to be, I'm like, that's shocking. No, I noticed recently. Some people's education is fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. Some
shocking.
people do
terrible,
surprise
man.
me when
It's
they're Muslim.
terrible,
When I find out certain people Muslim, I'm like, bro, like you've been out here drinking for a long time, bro. Swear down, you're
can
Muslim
change.
as well.
People can change.
No, obviously. It
Boss, what do
depends,
you
like,
reckon?
can be
Do you
Muslim
reckon
but
she
not
should
take it
come
so
back?
serious.
No, man. I don't think she should
But
come
what's
back,
your
bro.
think? What do you think about the age thing? Because there's an argument for the age thing.
Bro,
There
listen,
is
man.
you don't just completely brush it.
You know what my thing is?
And
I
the
think
age-
she should come back, but she should be in jail for the rest of her life if she comes back.
There's no point coming
but
back.
then
No, because
What's
she's
the
an
point
English
of
citizen.
coming
You can't
back?
just take away.
Ah,
I don't
but
think you
then
can take
She's
away
not
her
English
citizenship.
citizen no more.
No, but I don't think you can take that away.
The whole thing is though, she should be in jail for the end of her life. But the whole thing is, what she done at 15. Do you get what I'm
She didn't
saying?
know, bro, because how old is she
no,
now?
I hear that. She was 15.
She made
man.
that decision at 15,
I
but
hear
she's
that.
been there still
But
doing that
I
shit.
just feel
since
like-
then.
Yeah, true.
No, the way I see it is, yeah.
That's like,
She shouldn't.
Don't get me wrong. Don't
that's
get me
what I'm saying.
wrong.
If I start shotting as
wait.
15
No,
and I
don't
carry
get me
on
wrong.
shotting until I'm
Don't get
20
me
and I
wrong.
get caught,
I ain't
20,
backing her. I don't think she should come back at all. I ain't backing her. But I'm saying there's
Element to it. Yeah, she was young.
conversation to
she
be
made a
had.
wrong
She
decision.
didn't, because she carried on doing it when she's gone 18, bro. That's what I'm saying. If I start shooting coke when I'm 15 years old and I move up to bricks by the time I'm 20 and
He's
I get
got a
caught,
point there.
and I say,
I done it when I was
groomed when I was
15.
15. I can't just get away with that now, bro.
Yeah, but you're not gonna go and do life for that, are you?
Because I'm not killing people, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
but-
cutting people's heads off,
Yeah,
bro.
but
I'm selling
yeah, but
drugs,
she
bro.
wasn't out there chopping people's heads off.
How do you know?
Because she wasn't. The
don't
women
wanna
don't
see-
do
can't
that.
tell me that.
The
She
women
don't wanna
wasn't
see
doing
what
that
she
over
done.
there, bro.
You can't tell me that.
The women wasn't doing that over
You can't
there.
tell
It
me
was
she
just the
didn't do
men.
Bro, listen, you know what I can
It's
tell
a-
you?
bro,
I can tell
Wait,
you,
that's
them man are
how I
living
know
that.
you twist your words up here. You just said to us, how can we prove about Gunnar what he snitched on, or if he snitched or not? So now you're saying basically the same thing.
Wait, John, what do you get in England for
Bruv,
thinking if you harbour
It was just the men
um,
out there doing
a
the
murderer?
murder.
Yeah, but how do you know?
The women was involved.
If you
Oh,
had
I'll
someone,
tell
But
you
they're
after
not doing. They wasn't doing the beheadings. And
Yeah,
they
but you
wait,
just
wait,
told
wait.
us, show us proof.
No.
You said show us
No,
proof.
this is the thing. If you watch the documentary, she was involved in shit. They know she was, and that's why the geezer who was the foreign secretary and that say, if you knew what I knew about her was confidential, you would say, yeah, she can't come back. For 4 years, they do not know what she was doing, and they know for a fact who she was living with. Yeah, she was living with an Egyptian geezer who was the head man making bombs, right? And lived in his house, and she says, I don't know his name and I don't know what he's up to. So you're just not being sincere. You're lying about your whole... In 4 years, no one knows what you did.
Bro, you know what the thing is as well? If you want to say,
Iffy.
if you want to say
Sticky
she's just a
one.
wife, yeah, do
Sticky.
you know how they
Sticky
treat?
one.
Do you know how they treat bitches out there? And she got on
I
well.
said you know how they treat bitches.
No, I'm saying though.
Damn.
No, I'm saying though. See if
God
the
damn.
Dirty dog,
if
friend.
the woman's moving mad or something though, she's done. You know what I'm saying? She come back fine. She's fine. That's like no after.
She got a kid in that.
She's got you in that. She's fine though. She ain't got no
yeah,
issues.
I think they're all brown bread.
Bro, she don't look like she's
think
thinking.
so.
She don't look like she's got pain in her eyes and that. She's standing there smiling at cameras. Bro, she's been out living with these people for 4 years,
She had
yeah.
a child within those 4 years.
She had several children, they're all dead.
Within those 4 years.
Yeah, she had
And then-
blood.
and the kids
One's
are
alive,
dead.
isn't it?
No, died in the camp. I was watching a documentary. It was on like 2 nights ago.
I need to watch that. I need
I
to watch
watched
that.
that.
Bro,
Bring
this
her back,
woman, this
man.
woman, this
Bring her
woman
back.
is that
She
sitting
needs
there
help, bro.
smiling in the
She
camera.
needs
Shut up,
She needs
man.
therapy,
Bro,
bro.
she's been living with a man who's
She's
been
just
beheading
lost
people.
3
Now.
kids or 2 kids, like, that's a bit mad.
Bro,
That's
she's been
mad.
living
She
with
needs
people who've been
therapy,
beheading
bro.
people now.
She needs therapy.
She don't, bro.
Shut
She's
the
sitting there
fuck
smiling
up,
at
she
the camera.
needs
She's a
therapy.
piece of shit,
Don't
bro.
talk, yeah, she's a piece of
She's
shit.
the same
Don't
as
talk
them,
about
man. Them man are there beheading people. They don't need therapy, bro. They're just beheading
I
people.
know,
It's not
I
like
know,
their names.
but if we're doing this, do you know what we also need to start doing? All you man that get caught in Cambodia, yeah, and get
Yeah.
caught out in Vietnam,
Yeah, don't bring them back.
and all that. Doing
Don't bring them back and
nonsense
save
shit,
them.
We should take your citizenship off you as well.
Yeah.
And
Don't
you should
save
have to
them and
stay
bring them
there.
back in this
Yeah,
room.
you should just start taking people's citizenship off them for mad shit they're doing in other places. If you're gonna be like that,
Yeah, I don't think
You should
I don't
do it
think
to
it's
everyone.
right.
He
to
said
take away
don't pick and
citizenship.
choose.
because she's not the only person. You know
You can't
that,
just say
innit?
she's not English.
They
She's
took a
not
white
British.
a white kid's citizenship off him called Jack, as well. You know that, innit?
Ginger kid.
There was another guy they caught out there. No, he's
I heard
here.
about
That
that.
guy. That guy. I think that guy.
was a high corner or something.
That guy. No, that guy went jail. That guy come out. I think he's a youth worker in that now. I think he switched it around. But there's another guy called Jack. Posh. His mum and dad but his dad's like Canadian, and no one won't take him. They took his citizenship. So it's not like a drawing out of her. The whole argument with her is her age. Do you know what I mean? That's
I
the
don't give
only.
a shit about her age, man.
I just think at 15, I knew
Yeah,
not
you
to
knew.
join terrorist groups.
Yeah, but then, you know,
in real life,
I
nah.
heard that.
And if people want to say about fucking they
But then
groomed their
hold
religion,
on,
they
hold
did.
on. I've got to be fair then. But then hold on, I've got to be fair. A lot of us was going up country at 15, right, and got groomed into that essentially.
Yeah, but
No.
you made that decision, man.
Yeah, it's still your decision.
Who
yeah.
took that decision and been like, oh, you know what, I don't
Yeah.
do this anymore.
But it's the same theory, innit?
She had a couple of kids and lost them. This
Jeez,
seems
Bear's
really-
bare sorry about this,
why
bro.
are you losing a
Really
couple kids though?
strange.
That's my question.
and she's
Bro,
standing
she
there
don't care,
smiling.
bro. She don't
Malnourished
care.
and that.
The kids were malnourished.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, you know what the thing
They
is?
said
the thing is, bro,
that when the bombing started coming hard and America and England started coming on it, and they knew it was going to be the downfall of the main place where they was all staying, they all started to shoot out. Yeah, and when they started to shoot out, they had no food, no nothing. Them kids died of starvation.
Wow.
Yeah, because
The
her
thing is, you still
husband,
trying to cut, bro.
her Dutch husband,
still.
yeah,
Yeah, that's yeah.
got bagged by ISIS out there, innit? So ISIS thought that he was a spy at one point and put him in jail. And that's where she ended up staying with this Egyptian guy. and they're saying, so what did you do with this Egyptian guy? And they know what this Egyptian guy was on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he could have hid it from her and that. You know them ones?
Hid it from where? You're in
Changes
Syria.
everything.
Oh.
Changes everything, bruv.
Don't
They could have
mistake
just put her
you,
in a room and said, start cooking. What?
Bro, the woman looks happy, bro. They treat.
course
Bro,
she
the
looks
way they
happy
treat women
because
out
she's
there.
out of what
If
she
women
was
don't,
in, bro.
if women don't do something, bro. If women don't do something,
You're
their life
talking
is very
crazy.
limited there.
You're talking crazy.
Who,
Right,
me?
let's move on to this.
No, I'm saying their lives are very limited there.
What's the girl out of Love Island that just went jail in Dubai?
She's free. She's fresh.
She's at Kaz.
Is she fresh home?
Fresh home.
She's
Fresh home already.
Oh,
She-
shit. She done
That's
like
what
Dabbing on
if
Insta.
Daniel. If Daniel would have got back there,
She done like four.
she would've
Dabbing
been-
on Insta.
Yeah, but it's the same thing we was talking about. One of her mates recorded and posted it.
Stop letting
No, that
people.
wasn't. She come out. It wasn't her mate.
Stop
It was an
letting
ex-boyfriend.
people record you.
was an
Yeah, but
ex-boyfriend.
she
She said
said
she didn't
she's
know.
come out and said it wasn't him.
She was
No, she
sniffing
said it.
coke.
She done. She did. She said it was him. She done like.
So
four
she was
things, sort of
sniffing
thing.
coke out there for 2 years before, and the
During
video
COVID.
come out. And she was on a connecting flight going to Thailand.
But she knew the video
landed
was
in
out.
Dubai, and they pulled her out and said,
But she knew the video would leak. The video would leak like last year.
just pay the extra P's and not get the connecting flight.
You know what the thing is though? She's going out there to do charity work.
I don't give a
She's giving
shit.
all this to the kids.
Hold on,
You
hold
don't
on.
be spending bags on flights unnecessarily.
Pablo Escobar also built hospitals.
Yeah, but he had
Let's
billions.
not go into charity
he had
work.
billions,
yeah?
bruv. That's-
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, because you do charity work, don't mean you can break the law.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, that
Jimmy
woman.
Savile done a lot of charity
No, I'm saying.
work. No, he did.
My
No, a lot
point,
of
no, my
charity.
point is, if you're going to do, see if you ain't got mega money, yeah, she's got good money obviously. But if you ain't got mega money and you're going to do all this and build schools in fucking Thailand, you can't be spending 5 bags on a flight and flying first class and that, or flying a wedding.
I love
You gotta take
Fred's-
the cheap flight.
The way Fred takes things and his outlook.
Do you not
on
think
them.
so?
We're talking about the girl going jail in
you're going to give
Dubai
to
because
charity-
she done coke in Dubai. You just don't do coke in Dubai.
No,
And you're
I'm
talking
not-
about how she couldn't afford a flight.
No, I'm saying she should have gone with the cheapest flight to get to Thailand if she's
What
going to
you
do all this
mean,
charity work.
bro?
You can't
Mate,
be doing charity work and
Hold
spending
on.
bags.
How
to
is the issue here the flight?
No, it's
the
not.
issue is don't sniff coke in Dubai.
No, but the issue is
Bro.
she stopped in Abu Dhabi on the way to Thailand. If she didn't stop in Abu Dhabi, she wouldn't have got bagged. She couldn't have ever gone back to Dubai, but she wouldn't have got bagged.
When you went there, have you been to Dubai?
Yeah.
You've been to Dubai.
Yeah, but a long time ago.
When you went to Dubai, did you feel like? Did you go there as a kid?
Yeah.
Did you feel like it? So you might not have felt it, but did you feel like there was like the police was on crud?
No, I didn't see. I seen police once.
They was what? Do you
I've
reckon?
been there, brother. I've been there for 10 days and fucking. I think 10 days and then 7 days here before that. The first time I went, I see one police car
Yeah,
come
but
past
we
me at traffic
went
lights.
Brighton and there was no police there. Don't mean you can just. I feel
Bro,
like
it's
people
like,
think
there's
about
no
it.
crime in Dubai.
there's crime in Dubai.
There's
It's
the
very
crime is
low,
very
man.
low, bro.
You know what it is?
Petty
There's bare
crime.
fights and that. There's bare fights and that.
Hold
See,
on,
you know, kind of
hold on.
clubs.
They
all
nicked
them man
Hush
are fighting.
Puppy in Dubai. The man's the biggest fraudster the planet Earth has ever seen. He was doing that from Dubai.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
Yeah,
when you
but
do stuff from Dubai, and it's not in
I'm
that
talking
country. It's
about
different.
crime as in
He weren't doing
He
crime.
actually
Yeah.
done something in Dubai.
He
Yeah.
weren't doing crime
For you to
towards
get
Dubai.
back
You know
in
what I'm saying? So his crime was like it's a
don't
weird
think
crime.
that
for
Dubai
all
is
that.
for
But
me.
you can leave your phone, yeah? You can leave your
Yeah, you
phone
can
there,
leave
go
your
get
phone
your
there,
food, and your phone's still down when you come back. That's what's crazy, bro.
No, that's not crazy. What's crazy is that we can't
Yeah, you
do
can't
that.
do- that's mad, yeah,
Bro. That's
gonna lie.
that is the normal thing, boy.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know how good that is? See when you're going to sea or something, bruv, and see any holiday you're on, you're like,
Yeah,
oh, I bought some
usually,
shit
yeah,
down
you
to the
can't
beach,
take your
like-
shit with you, yeah.
But nah, bro, in Dubai, just chuck your shit under the bed,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Is that because, is there any poverty out there?
No, there's poverty.
There's
What's-
probably-
what
I've
we call
noticed that the
poverty?
second time when I went
What we call in poverty?
last year.
On a scale of like what we call in poverty?
Nah, it's ridiculous. It's not poverty.
Like, you
It's
just-
poverty, but it's not. No, like imagine in Dubai, it's illegal to beg. You know that.
So is it
It's
like,
illegal to ask someone for money in
Are they
Dubai.
living on the street though?
yeah.
In Dubai, it's illegal to ask someone for money. But no, they've got people now.
I've seen people doing on the
The
street.
first time I didn't see it. The second time I went to the same place, but it's like a separate bit. It's like where all this you go shopping and shit, yeah. And there's people out there and they start talking to you when you're walking along. And they're like, oh, like, can you buy me some food? Like, I don't have no. But then it's like they do it weird because you're not allowed to stand and ask someone for money. They'll start like walk along and talk to you first. They can't just sit in one spot and say like ask for change. They'll talk to you and say, and they won't ask for money. They'll say, can you just buy me food? That's all they say.
Is it dear out
And
there?
I said to the guy, I said, I'm not going there to buy you food, but I said,
Can you do a
just
normal
take this.
holiday there? Normal budget?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
it just
100%,
way high?
120%, yeah, 120%.
But would you want to go to Dubai and do normal? I feel like I've got to spend dough. In
No, it's
Dubai.
hard to do a normal holiday in Dubai.
I don't know,
but it's
man.
fine.
I was like you. I didn't want to go there, but now I think I want to go
It
there.
depends
still,
though. You know what it is? See, when you're in
I'd like to
Dubai,
go
Yeah,
to
but
Dubai.
you must have spent a lot in them 10 days, man. Surely, man.
yeah, but I wasn't there normal stuff. Was that? That's a bit different. Man said, can you go there and just live normal? No, man said,
normal.
Sorry.
man said, can you go there and just live a normal? But I'm saying, if you don't want to go and do all the excursions and shit,
Their seas, is that a real sea? They ain't got a real sea.
nah, it's not real sea. The sea is bug. I'll be honest, but the sea is
I
so
swear
bug.
that.
It's so bug. It's so bug.
They made it look
man.
nice.
It looks fake. You look at it and you're like, bro, this ain't real.
Why do people go to them places and play games with them people?
Yeah, it's
Them
mad.
police forces.
It's
Why?
mad.
Thailand, Bali.
You know what though? See, the first time I went to Dubai, the first time we got the car, bro, I said to that first night, I said, I'm not drinking that. I'm not driving the car because I'm drinking tonight. Cool.
Which you shouldn't fucking do anyway.
Cool. We got cab to the club, yeah. Come out the club. Obviously, after the club's in Dubai, everyone's popping outside. These times it's COVID as well. Everyone's turning up outside the club. But imagine there's bare English youths as well out there. Them man are gone and got all the drop tops out. They've got mad whips. They're doing burnouts outside the club. Man's doing donuts. Man are hanging out the roof on the drop top.
It's not
I'm
clever.
looking there and I'm like, bro, I was so shook to just.
No,
just to
Fred
go
was
out the club.
looking and then he went and done it.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that shit. I've never been the guy to do that shit and pull up and park my
Because
car.
Fred, if
on
I
the
hear
club
you
door.
died like that, I wouldn't come to your funeral.
No, but I'm saying for ease purposes.
Fred died
I'll
stunting in
just
Dubai. I'll be like, well, that's on him then. That's what this is his problem, bro.
Peace out. No pizza to go fund me to get me home.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yeah, if I die before you, man, which is probably likely. Yeah, if I die before you, man.
Fuck it, no.
Yeah, and you, man, do a fucking GoFund for me. I will haunt you all for the rest of eternity.
What about if it's to bring you back to
No,
England?
no.
What, if you die at the country?
Hold on. Put your fucking hands in your pockets, yeah, and sort it out between
No,
yous.
no,
100%.
listen
That's
to
right,
this.
though, man.
Dude,
No, I
you're
hear
my
that, yeah.
pals.
100%.
I got
I hear
enough
that.
pals. I ain't got loads, but I got enough pals, yeah, to put their hands in their pockets and fucking get me back. Do not make me a charity case.
If they
while
got-
I'm not here.
If they put up a 200 bagger to get you back from a mad country, say you go to Thailand.
Yeah, man, you're
and they
staying
say
in
they need
Thailand,
that 200
bro.
you got 200 bags medical fees, so they tried to save you.
Better start shotting and that. Like, you better start running. You better start doing shit, bruv. Like, if I would do
I'll be
not
like,
do me a
John who?
GoFundMe.
I'll be honest. If they're saying 200 bags and the man will go putting out 10 bags each, I'm saying, yo, I'm gonna book my flight and go and have a little sincere
every
one with
time
him out
something
there.
has
I'm gonna
happened-
pour a drink for him in Thailand.
Every
when he's
time
there.
something has happened to Mandem as well, Mandem have always put their hands in their pocket, and we've never done a GoFundMe, have we?
No, man.
Yeah, but
So
it's
we're
never been
not
the, it's
about
never been the
GoFundMe
case of that
thing,
though,
bro,
bro.
man.
Yeah, but that's what
No
I'm saying.
one's ever had a
Talk-
madness
talk-
in
talk-
the
Two
man.
200 bags and
really-
you're in another
bro,
country.
you
Right to
know,
die.
It's not-
I'll
look,
give you
yeah,
your
Johnny,
number.
so-
Look, something happened to you in
That's
Vegas,
mad.
and they said we tried to look after you in the hospital for a month. Your medical bills are 500 bags.
Bruv.
Then there's gonna be another 20 bags to fly
I'm
your
just
body
gonna
back.
delete your number.
I'm
and
going to
that's
tell you
it.
what to do. I'm going to tell you what
That's
to
it.
do.
Yeah, but surely
If
it's got
I'm
his
in-
insurance, man, when it's
no.
flown
I
out.
might not have. I'm-
John's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, them don't know how to do insurance. John does. John does, but there's a lot of man them who don't know how to do insurance.
And listen, if I'm in America and so I have an accident and there's like 500 bags insurance money in that, yeah, I'm going to text one of you, man, and say, we've got to do a jailbreak here. Yeah?
No, I'm saying-
You've got to come put me in put pillows in the bed so like I'm still in there.
I got dressed up in a
Rule me
suit.
out and that, brother, and we're just like, go. I've got to cut the fucking shit out of my arm, let's go, bro. Get me back to thingy. Fuck that, bruv. Fuck that,
That's
bruv.
mad.
Fighting a war for 2 years or go jail for 4 years.
Easiest
going
decision
jail
of my
for 4
life,
years,
bro.
bro.
I'm going jail.
How?
It depends what my purpose is in the war, actually.
I
If
think
I'm
it
gonna be a
dep-
sniper or something, I'll do
Who
that.
am I?
I'll do that. I'll be
Bro,
honest.
that's even worse, bro.
No
What?
way, man. I'm
What, a
going
sniper?
jail, man.
Well, you think snipers can't get sniped?
Yeah, but you're out of sight.
What? You're
The
out
The
of
whole
sight.
point is you're in
Bro,
a
the
hidden
whole
thing.
point, you're in a hidden thing, but a sniper can get sniped.
I think you've all been very selfish.
I'll go jail, bruv.
Who am I going? Wait. Who are we going war for though?
I
I don't care who it's for, bro.
I
I'm going
got
jail.
I got families.
Mad.
I got family. I got friends. I got everyone here. Yeah, I'm not going to war. But if they're like, right, these men are in France and they're coming here, I'm on it. I got nieces. I got family. I got to look after people.
Yeah.
So what? I'm gonna go jail for 4 years and these people
mad.
just come and invade and just
Yeah, if you
kill my
explain it like
family.
that, no
Fuck
way.
that.
No,
but
I'm just
if
going
you
jail
think-
and I hope that we win.
Oh, you're such a pussy.
Wow.
What about your nephews and all that?
Yeah, fuck it. It's what it
Oh
is,
my
man.
god.
Get me Thames
No, I'm
side, bro.
fighting.
Put
I'm
me in
fighting.
Thames side, bro.
But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna send me to some little fucking country to go and just violate them. That's not happening. But if them man are there and we're here and they're saying, yo, they're coming at
What are
man,
you saying, like Ukraine and Russia thing?
give me the rifle. Let's just go, bro.
Ukraine and Russia thing.
No,
They told me go fight
I
for
don't
Ukraine.
know. I
Bro,
don't
they
know.
came on the doorstep. What are you doing?
Who? If I was
Russia.
you,
Russia just
No, you
turned
know
up,
what it is,
bro.
you know
if I'm Ukrainian, I'm fighting.
You know what the thing situation is?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm fleeing.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe I don't know.
You-
No, I can live a better life in Poland next door, bro. I'll be with the
You're mad,
bitches. See all the
man.
bitches. See the bitches I brought up last
gone.
week. I said all the Ukrainian women.
I'm gonna move to Birmingham and just start moaning that like, I don't like everyone's accent and that. Bro. Do you remember them?
Oh, that woman. Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Bro,
This
she's very
Ukrainian
racist as
woman,
well.
this Ukrainian woman got took in by a family in Birmingham and started saying there's too many brown faces and too many Muslims here.
Mad.
Are you fucking crazy, bro?
Send her back.
Her country's getting bombed to pieces.
And these
by
people
her
have
own
took
type
you
of people
in.
as well.
That's mental, man. I don't even know. What to
That's
say
a
about
small IQ.
No,
That.
the sea was a mazza.
That's so
though,
cheeky.
man.
I'll be honest,
Was
she
just
should get
a
sent
mazza.
back, bro.
For me,
Obvious, where she's from, there is no other.
No, but she's saying it makes her feel uncomfortable. It's like she don't.
Well,
she
you
ain't
know
gonna
what
stay
to
there.
do, don't you?
She isn't.
mad.
Hold on, what
She
makes
says, how much more uncomfortable can you be
Than
than being
bombs.
in the middle of a place that's getting bombed? How can you complain? Anywhere you get taken from there is a touch. Anywhere.
God,
I hope. I'm just. All we can do is pray that mentality just dies. Like
That's
over
so
time.
cheeky, bro. That's
That's
so
all we
cheeky
can
to
pray,
get
and I
brought
don't
in.
think it's gonna, because a lot of people still got Kent and Essex dads going all that shit. Over it, they all die out, and their kids start listening to Central C, and we just start moving on a bit, bruv. It's got to phase out
something's
eventually.
gotta break, yeah,
Because
something's gotta break
some of these
eventually.
things, the way these people think,
Has to.
I'm just disgusted in some of you people, bruv.
Poor,
And
innit?
you just make me feel
Poor,
sick.
man.
I actually feel like banging her up. I'm
Bro,
not gonna
that
lie.
one though, I'll be honest. When I was watching, do you know what it is? When I was watching it, bro, it's actually like a mind blowing moment. I was watching it, I was like,
Yeah.
how? How are you in England now
You know what they
complaining
should do with
when
her?
your country's getting bombed?
They should get her and have to make her live with Sam
She should be
Smith.
going on front line. Nah.
They should make her
No one
live
deserves
with
that.
Sam Smith.
No one deserves that.
Because that man wants
She
to
should get sent back to Ukraine and get made to be fighting on the front line. And her husband, whoever's fighting out there, should come
come
over here and
back,
look after
yeah.
you.
What are you doing
Fact,
if
yeah,
it's
fact.
fighting war for 2 years or jail for 4 years, but your cellmate Sam Smith?
Nah, I'm going
Man
jail.
said
I'm not going
Sam
jail. I'm not going jail. I'm not going jail.
man didn't
I'm
even
not
hesitate.
I'll be real.
Man,
He's still
no,
going jail.
Of course I'm still
He's
going
still
jail.
going jail.
Of course I'm still
He's
going
still
jail.
going jail, bro.
I know I am.
100%.
But you ain't got to tell me, bro. I know I'm going
How many
jail.
years? 2 years?
100.
4 years.
4 years.
That 4 years.
Sam Smith's
you're-
gonna be my
you're-
best friend.
You're getting burdened.
In 4 years, bro.
You're-
It's gonna be
you're-
my
you're
best
not
friend.
doing 20.
Yeah,
You're not
but
doing
I'm going to
20.
get them 4 years and then
You end up
strangle
doing
the
20.
shit out of him.
end
And
up
then,
doing
and then
End up
Doing
doing
another
20.
fucking-
That guy,
another
that guy
M
will be
charge,
thinking about
man.
where you're sleeping. That guy, you'll kill that guy in jail. I
so
swear,
mad.
bro.
That
forget
is
all
so
the
mad.
forget all the trans stuff with Sam Smith, yeah? Why is he also pushing out obesity?
Nah, that.
No, I'm saying forget the
I haven't
trans
seen
stuff.
the obesity.
Why does he think it's okay to push out obesity as well? This man's just dark. He just got all fat now. And he's like, yeah, I'm fat, so what?
He was like a fat Undertaker, bro.
What? Don't say that about the Undertaker.
You know what, bro? I'll be honest. I was watching the other day. I'm not allowed to show bare people in work. Bare the old boys. See the old boys that don't know about fucking people like that.
I
Bruv,
wish I was
showed him.
them.
I showed him his thingy. His comment.
He looks
about
like a
fish
bit of
them,
beef.
when he said fish of them.
That was
You
mad.
know, it's better than man like fishing and that as well. And they're like, what the fuck's he said? I was sitting there. But he says it like 3 times in one sentence and he's like, fish of them. And then he corrects, someone says fisherman, he's like,
You know
fish of
what
them.
the best thing
And
is?
they're like, why's he saying that for? What's he saying? What's that? What's your fish of them?
Yeah,
I
but
was
I
like,
get it.
basically-
Why would they know what that is?
I was like, basically, the guy saying he's not him or her, so don't call him fishermen. He's saying fish of them. He's saying he's a them. He's not him or her.
Do you know what the maddest thing is as well? We're saying about would you fight or go to jail and all that, yeah? He's banging out for this and them and they and I'm a fox and a hamster or whatever the fuck he is and all that, right? If there was a war, big man, we would be the first people you lot would look at to fight that war.
That's a very.
100.
I'm not
You
gonna lie.
would.
Andrew Tate
100.
said someone that's
Would.
like along them lines.
No, real life. Real
100.
life. That's who you would
Did you
look
see
to.
that one?
Yeah.
I see a
I've
clip.
When
been
he
watching a
said
few
about the
things
bitches.
with
I see a
Tate,
clip,
but-
yeah. I see a clip the other day, and I'm gonna find it as well, and I'm gonna send it to you, man, because I was gonna message these people and say, "Would you like to come up and have this conversation?" They was walking around Brick Lane and asking people, "What do you think? Is there anything?" They got the mic saying, "Is there anything straight white males are good for?" And everyone's saying no. There's nothing they're good for. They're disgusting and all that, right? Shit like that.
That's crazy.
Half of them was white, so half of yous wouldn't even be in this video for a straight white male. Didn't exist, right? And the irony isn't racism and fighting for your rights and all that and equality and that what yous are going for. Could you imagine if I made a video saying, "What do you think about gay black men?" And you went, fucking disgusting," and someone else went this and went that. What? I'd be
Cancelled.
hung. They would message my boss.
Okay, yeah.
Then
You're,
listen,
you're,
you
you're
know-
definitely losing your job.
I'm
for
not
that.
like a lot of black girls and mixed race girls end up with white guys.
There's a black girl in it that says "fuck white men,"
So damn.
and I get it a little bit. Then I don't get it. I'm like,
You know what it
Jesus
is, bro?
Christ.
Some people just holding mad grudges about stuff like. You can't dislike just your average white guy because what something you've heard of what happened back in the day about racism.
Yeah, but no, it is
Unless
as
you've
well.
personally experienced racism and you got PTSD of white people, I don't want to hear it. Really, I'll be honest, bro.
You're not
I don't
gonna-
want to hear it.
Anyone who's got PTSD of any race is not going to get very. You're going to be having
No, what I'm
panic
saying.
attacks everywhere you go.
I'm saying though. See, if you're a black person,
Unless you go Ukraine.
if you're a black person, if you're a black person, you grew up in certain towns in America, you got PTSD of white people. I'll tell you that for free. I'll tell you that for
But
free.
these people are in Brick Lane. And I was like, you're asking certain people, I would love you to come up to me and go, what do you think of straight white men? I say, what type of fucking question is that? It's just rude, bruv. I don't know, bruv.
So
Wait,
wait,
what Dylan White says?
So what did everyone say? They're going to jail then, or
No,
they're going to what?
I'm going to war.
if it's frontline shit and we're not going to another country and I'm fighting for the people that I love and that, I'll fight.
You're a good guy, man.
And because they're saying 2 years, I'm guessing I'm going to survive it.
I
So
feel like
it ain't saying fight and die.
Good guy, innit?
It's
I
saying
feel like there's
fight
a
and
better way around stuff than just going to war, frontline.
Do you know what I can't
But
get
I'm
my
saying,
head around war?
If that was the case, I'd have to do it.
The people that decide in the countries that are going to war,
They're not going.
at the end of it, they come to a conclusion, be like, yeah, we've made this deal. So all these bodies have died, but they're going to make the deal anyway.
Yeah, but it took for them people to go at it.
Yeah,
to get the
for
deal
me, I
done.
just can't be. I'm
Yeah,
not.
that makes
I'm not
sense.
going to be that body in that
that makes sense.
casualty
See that?
to do that.
It's
bro.
just mental. See that when they're
That's
saying
nuts.
this World War III shit and all that, yeah.
It's nuts.
I'm just like, just hurry up and do it or shut up about it. Because it's getting on my fucking nerves. Just do it or just be quiet, bro. Because stop threatening everyone and all
No,
that.
don't do it.
No, but
Do
I'm
it,
saying-
bro. Don't do it.
If you're going to do a
Relax.
nuke, just nuke it.
You know what the thing is, though? Bro,
You get anxious to that shit.
But that's what the
I don't
news.
shit.
Why are you watching the news?
I don't
bro?
give a shit. I've been into it. Happens the day.
Why are
it
you
happens,
watching the news?
If a nuke lands here, I don't even want to survive it. It's not going to be worth. I watch a lot of shit about nukes as well, by the way. It's not worth even living after that. Right? Also,
can still chop
they
that.
reckon England, they can still chop.
Baby's
Chop
gonna come
what?
out mad.
What are you going to chop?
There's still be bad bees about, no? One leg bad bees.
Bruv, they reckon if there was a nuke land, you would still have to stay indoors for like 2 years after the nuke. Radiation and all that shit. We'd all lose our hair. And then if you survive them 2 years, yeah, you have a little stockpile of soups or whatever, yeah, then you'll die of, we'll just die of starvation. They reckon fuck Ukraine and Russia if India and Pakistan don't like each other, innit?
Right.
If they just done
Don't
each other
like
from
each
there,
other.
they would cause world famine. Just them two alone.
Yeah, but no,
That's
they're
mad
saying
selfish,
if
That's
China
terrorist shit.
invades Taiwan, obviously if they put the sanctions
Do you know what
on
that Taiwan
China,
thing's about though?
if they put the sanctions on China that they've done to Russia, over 500 million people will die from famine. Mad.
Not me.
Bro, you know what the thing
Mad.
is? That's bad.
Do you know why
That's
they want
basically
Taiwan?
suicide, bro.
No, man.
Taiwan, they manufacture a certain type of chip that goes in every device. Every single one here has got it. I don't know what it's called. And
That's one from the cars as well.
Only they make it. So basically, if China get hold of this chip, right, they run everything.
Literally.
They're gonna own every device. They can control devices.
No, man, I've watched a load of stuff. China's not that. China is on a decline, bro. They're on a decline of you know, people put
You know they need to
China
have
as
more
high-
kids now,
you
so,
know,
innit?
yeah, China
They
is
had that one kid rule for so long. Now
on a
they need to
mazza,
have more
bro.
kids.
China's not that country.
Imagine if they
bruv.
brought that round to
I'll tell you
us,
that
they
now.
would be fucked.
China's.
One
Do you not see
people-
what
Go ahead.
Elon
There'll be
Musk
some
said?
people's lives ruined, bro.
Yeah.
Some women have only just had the first one. They're
If there
planning
was,
to live off that for the rest of their life. and
if there was a
problematic.
one kid rule on Isle of Dogs, we'd be finished. People would be getting beheaded everywhere. You got 8. We told you to have 1, bro. Fucking mental.
Yeah, it's all mad.
Should we finish
People
up
would
on-
have to work, well, after 15 years.
Should we finish up on Wakey Wines, the music video?
I ain't seen it. to be honest.
Very, very high quality. Very
seen
high
it.
quality.
Yeah, but it was like that 30
Well,
thing.
what I was gonna say, 30 crores to Wakey Wine could run.
Yeah.
100. It's the blueprint.
Off his own back, though. I don't feel like
You know he
he's
sold
back.
Wakey Wines, whether it was a publicity stunt or not. Do you know who he sold it to? The crypto guy who wants to fight Bouncer.
Oh, swear.
Amino
that guy.
or whatever.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name-
Mad.
They sold it for 500 bags and he's Bentley,
Bro, he's done
which is a good deal because I think the
So
prime
what's that
craze
come
is
out
coming out. Huh?
What's that work all together, bro? That's
Bro,
a
Bentley's
mad-
like
It's just a
fucking.
corner shop.
Depends how old the Bentley is.
What you think? Well, hold on. You think Primes are already still they're sitting on the shelf now. It's not a thing no more. He made his money.
Yeah.
He's made a little bit of a brand.
The only way that Prime thing was still gonna run is if they just stop distributing,
And he's smart as well.
and they
because
just done little bits and little bits,
Yeah,
so
and-
you couldn't get hold of the bottles.
and he's now, which they didn't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
They wanted all the kids to
They
be
got the
able to have it.
UFC deal, bruv.
I think it's scary how many adults are buying it and not letting kids buy them.
Man,
Give
I'm
them,
mad.
let the kids
Bruv,
buy
these,
'em.
you know what? Let me say one first. See these Asda workers, yeah? See these Asda workers.
This is a man who definitely tried to buy Prime the other day.
No. My little cousin keep crying about it, man. See these Asda workers that
What,
see Prime
holding them back.
holding them back and reselling them for 20, 30, 40 quid. And every time
Oh.
the stock is empty.
Make your money.
Maybe you go to another shop instead of Asda.
Well,
Yeah, but it's
£20,
scummy,
what,
isn't it?
£20
£20 a
there.
bottle.
Obviously, the people working at
Asda.
People working at Asda got them out back and they're just scanning the box themselves and
just taking them.
People used to do it with
themselves.
trainers, innit? People used to do it with trainers. People who work in football.
I've never understood why people don't do that because if I worked in it, I'd do that. I'll be honest.
I think it's a
100%
good
I'd do
deal.
that.
I think 500 bags in a Bentley is a good deal.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
It's cool
fantastic
shop.
deal.
That's a good.
You know what it is?
He
Where
probably
it is
bought-
as
he probably bought that for
Here-
50 bags, that
Well,
corner shop.
That's an average
Where
deal
area is
here.
that?
Like in Wakefield, it's called Wakey.
Yeah, that's an average deal for like central London.
Yeah,
shop.
yeah.
So out there,
He's hit the belly, bro. He's probably going to be a millionaire.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, but he had
End of the year,
travelling
Wakey
from
wants to be a
overseas.
millionaire.
What you're forgetting about as well is imagine the money he's made from this Wakey
Yeah.
wine shit in a short space. And there's Wakefield, we was looking at it in work. Wakefield's got some of like the lowest income families in the country. So it's not a place other than Prime that makes money.
You see
Yeah.
what gets me though? You see man that's bought this shop for 500 bags.
You definitely know him. He's the one that fights bands.
I can only see a decline in that deal.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
but
Where
saying.
does
He's
that
done
deal
it too
well.
late,
go,
innit?
bro?
He's bought it
Where
way
does that
too
deal
late.
go?
That's what I'm
like?
saying. You've missed the.
if
you've
he'd
missed
bought
it.
it, if he'd bought it from the first video,
Yeah.
the first video Wakey Wine
Yeah.
done what blew up,
Yeah.
then it would have been a good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he
Yeah,
might
I
have
think,
got in.
I think the guy who's buying the shop's missed it. Prime's
Because he would have
over.
got, if he would have
You know
got
the
him
thing
from
is,
the
they go
first
for him
video
as
and
well.
said, I'll give you 100 bags for that shop, Wakey Wines would have signed it straight
Yeah.
away.
You know what my
And
thing
then
is as well?
continued doing
You
his
think
thing.
how much is a Bentley?
100.
Bentley's like 200 bags,
Oh,
plus,
yeah.
isn't it?
200 bucks,
You
yeah.
think that geezer's gonna make 700 bags plus off that corner
No,
shop?
no chance.
You know what the thing is as
bro.
well?
No chance.
Bro, you know what the thing
Never.
is? The thing is, people are going there for him.
No.
He can buy the next corner shop down the
I don't
road.
even
Yeah,
think
then
if
he
you
could
do,
have bought a big
I don't
pop
even
in
think
Mr.
if
Local
you
if that
if you
was the case.
calculate it, the thing they ain't gonna make in 10 years. They're not gonna make 700 bags on that shop.
Yeah, not profit. No
10
chance.
years.
No
way,
chance profit.
No
That's a
chance,
big
bro.
statement, though.
That's 70
No
bags a
chance,
year
bro.
from owning a corner shop.
10
bro.
years is a big statement, bro.
That's 70
Bro,
bags
the
a year.
gram
opening a
rent on
corner
that
shop.
property
Bro,
is probably
you're
like
saying that.
15, 18 bags.
Hey, listen, the corner shop across the road from me is one of the most popping corner shops you'll ever go in. He is making dough, bruv.
Not 700 bags, bro.
What? Bruv.
Like that guy, you think he's making 700
He
bags?
owns the whole strip. He owns all them shops along there. My man owns the shops in
700 bags.
What's that shop?
No, you gotta look at, yeah?
He owns a couple of them.
We can
you know.
work this
Blackpool
out.
Wazies as well.
We can work this out though,
you
yeah?
don't own
Bro,
700
realistically,
bags.
Bro, if you
What,
go
owning
in...
3 or 4 corner shops?
No, what I'm saying,
Not mad.
listen to this, yeah? If you go
And he
in-
rents out shops as
If
well.
you go in any shop on the ends, yeah, corner shop on the ends, and you stand in there for a whole hour, whatever time of day you want, the most popping time of day, they do not take over £500 on that till.
I'm telling you, the shop across the road from me takes £500 a day.
What, an hour?
easily. And who the fuck that's an hour?
I'm saying an hour. Because you got to think, they're selling products, what they're buying as well. They're not doubling up on every product. So if they're making £500 an hour, they're
Did you
making
man hear
£30
that
an
shop
hour.
got
Then they got
robbed?
to pay their staff. There's
Yeah,
free
you
staff.
did.
Yeah, yeah, my
No,
brother
no.
told me about
The
that.
shop got
Still,
robbed. My mum was in there buying something and someone just come in and smash it up.
That's mad.
He said they didn't even attempt to take anything. He said they just.
He's done
smashed it all
something.
up.
He's been rude to
He's
someone.
bare rude sometimes. He's got a slap in it. He's got someone said I'm coming back and they actually come back in it.
And he's cheeky with your change as well. Watch
Yeah,
that brother with
man.
your change.
Every
bro.
time,
I'm not joking, bro.
listen,
Watch that brother with your change,
every
bro.
morning, my man says
Not
to me,
joking.
"You want me to keep this or give this back to you?" I say, "What do you think?"
Do you know what? It's not
It's
even
like- it's like
funny.
85p
It's not even
Yeah.
funny. Bro, give me my money, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know the thing is,
Don't make it
Even
awkward.
and do you know what? I know you man are gonna be like, oh, this guy. Bro,
No, you're right, sure.
You know when it's a penny change. Don't assume you're keeping that penny. Bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Give me my penny. It's my choice if I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you. to
Open
give
that till
change.
and
Open
pour
that
it
till.
out, pour it.
Give me
If I say
that
take
penny,
it.
and I will decide whether I'm going to
Alright,
be like,
and
boss
don't-
man, hold that. You know.
Don't make the wait bear long when you're do it, and then I'm gonna let you have it.
It's
Anyway,
almost
but I need to see
99p.
you open
You know what they should have in the shop? They should have about 51p coins just sitting there.
I'll stop
51p,
doing it. I'll take my
52p.
penny, bruv.
And every
I don't
time you
give a
buy,
fuck. Fuck
because
it.
so many things in the shop are 99p. So as
Sick
soon as
of
someone
it.
gives them a pound, they can just go boom, take that off the top, just off the top, just count them down.
Hey, do you know what? Do you know what I've actually? You see, this cost of living crisis is making me feel nuts. You know,
wanna see
because
this
do
one.
you know why? Because I feel like now I don't want to tip nobody.
Yeah.
Dan, you weren't tipping anyone anyway. Let's
Yeah,
be
but
honest, man.
even if I
Who
wasn't,
would you tip?
but
Yeah,
now
you just
it's
admitted
like
that you weren't
now it's
tipping anyone.
like they're trying to guilt you into tipping. No, you don't feel like when they come over with a card machine and it says the option: do you want to tip? Yes or no?
That's
and they're
too much,
standing there like, get that out of my face, bro.
I'm not
No, I
gonna
don't
lie.
want to tip. Get that out of my
Every
move that now.
delivery I ever get a takeaway, I tip.
That's nuts.
And
That's nuts.
Say that again?
What's wrong with
I
you?
won't get a takeaway if I ain't got the dough to tip you.
Have you seen the thingy, John?
That's
If I
mad.
ain't got to change to tip you, I won't
You
get
see
it.
the one in America?
I've tipped loads of
Fred,
times.
The video they go in America.
Have you seen? Yeah. Have you seen? Sometimes you open the door and it's raining and that.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
no,
mostly why
yeah,
you got a
yeah.
takeaway anyway. Yeah. And man's soaked
his
and he's
job,
like,
bruv.
and he's like 19 and that. You're like, yeah, I'll take that.
You know what the thing is though, yeah? I don't mind tipping them the change, yeah. But if you've took the piss from my food and you've been bare long enough, I'm not tipping you. There's no chance.
Yeah.
I'm
If
not
I have to
tipping
come
you.
out and get it, fuming. If I have
If
to
you
come
live in the
out
block
find
and you
it-
have to walk up the block, you have to walk downstairs in your block, I'm not tipping you. There's just levels to the tip game.
Have I got food today? Yeah, I couldn't find no food place today. No Tesco, nothing around me. The last option was Subway.
Subway is the worst.
I had to.
I don't mind Subway.
I'd rather go
walk-
starving.
I won't
I'd rather
walk in-
fast for the day.
No,
I
listen.
don't
I'd
mind
actually
Subway.
rather fast for the day.
I
I'm not
wasn't
joking.
walking 40 minutes to go to Tesco to walk 40 minutes back to eat my
Subway's
food.
next
Yeah?
door to Tesco, yeah.
No, I'm in work.
Is
Well,
that
at
work?
work.
Mad.
Mate, I paid $12.59 for a foot long, a drink, and a
What did you have? What is your Subway
To
order?
be fair, though, you work in the city.
Man gets the meatballs.
I'll be honest, man. You gotta keep it.
Zero meat.
No, you don't have thingy though, innit?
100%.
What do you get?
You don't have.
Steak.
That's terrible, man. That is terrible.
That is mad.
Steak with honey
That is
mustard.
mad.
Honey and mustard is.
Honey
that's-
mustard.
I like
that's
sweet
sad.
onion, man.
Do you know what I don't like? When I'm in Subway, which is fucking rare as well, yeah, and you got some dickhead in front of you, and they're getting every single thing they can
Yeah.
possibly
You
get.
know what used to be
in this
good though, bro? The
olives
chicken tikka used to be
and
good in
fucking-
there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
Chicken
gone.
tikka
I
used to be
ain't
good
seen
in
it,
there.
you know.
Yeah, I ain't had it in time. But I used to have it in
you
Baguette
will
Express as
not
well.
catch me in Subway.
Well, it
bro.
used to be
You
£5.
will
The
not
Baguette Express
catch
for
me, bro.
bricks.
Have
Baguette
you-
Express, that's not
It's the same
Subway.
thing.
Have
That's
you
not
ever,
Subway,
have you
bro.
ever had a Subway breakfast?
And that's broke
No.
days, bro. Where's broke, bro?
Have you ever had a
I
Subway
used to go there
breakfast?
for people because
Where's
they're
the
paying for
Subway
me, bro.
breakfast?
Have you ever had a Subway breakfast?
The sausage.
Subway breakfast, the smell of that egg.
Do you want me to tell you one thing though? One thing about Subway you can get: pepperoni, salami, bit of lettuce for the crunch.
I don't like
Bit of
lettuce.
lettuce for the crunch, and then just get the sauces, honey and mustard and barbecue.
I hear that without
That's
lettuce.
a
I
good
hear that
What's this
without lettuce.
lettuce that comes in this blue bag and that they open up and tip it in, bro? I don't get that, bro. It's some
Pre-cut
fake
lettuce.
salad, bro.
Well, we couldn't cut the lettuce here. Is that what we couldn't do, bro? Oh, man.
Humans are so lazy, bro.
Yeah,
Anything to cut time and to do something quicker,
You know what? as well?
they're
Let me
on
say,
it, bro.
This is what I love up north. Up north, there's Greg's everywhere, bro.
Greg's is good.
You can go Greg's after
Greg's
night
is
out.
very good, man.
You can go to a Greg's after
Greg's.
night out.
We see a Greg's drive-through in fucking
Yeah.
Bradford.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah, they've
Greg's
got
is
them on the
a
thingy
mad
as well.
one. On the
On the
motorway,
motorways,
things, innit?
yeah, they've got them
the
at service
motorway
stations,
things drive.
Well, we
You
said
know
we all
what?
agree Greg's is
That
great.
that Mexican chicken sandwich is the
Well, in Greg's.
Oi,
in Greg's,
oi,
Hold on.
oi,
that
come
sandwich
on.
is fucking the lick,
Hold on,
bro.
oi,
that's
And it's got a little
nuts.
kick to it as
I'm
well.
not gonna lie,
Hold on
I
a
do want to
minute.
say though, who's going to Greg's
Hold
and
on
getting
a
a
minute.
sandwich?
Who goes Greg's and buys a fucking sandwich?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'll go get the meal
Wait,
deal.
what about...
Paedophiles.
The meal
Allow
deal's
it, man,
brilliant.
allow
The
it.
meal deal's £3.60.
I hear it for Boss
bro.
though, because Boss
Are you
won't have a
nuts?
sausage roll.
They do vegan sausage rolls.
They're good, but
Bruv,
they're
them
not levels.
sausage
They're not
rolls
levels.
are arse, bro.
Oh
You
my
definitely
God.
get
What about the
some
meal
man.
deal, though?
I'm telling you
To me, I'm
now.
What about
saying I
steak
don't
bake?
eat pork.
What about steak bake?
Friend,
What about steak
Steve,
bake?
don't talk to him. This is the chicken and mushroom, man. I can smell it on him.
I don't eat
This is a
mushroom.
chicken
I
and
don't eat
mushroom,
mushroom.
man.
Don't
I
eat
can
mushroom.
smell it.
Do not eat mushroom.
What about steak
Do-
bake then?
No, don't eat steak bake either.
Oh, the thing about
No
steak
chance.
bake, there's either two things about steak bakes, Greg. Either like a volcano, and you can't eat them because they burn all your mouth and you can't taste nothing, or they're cold in the middle. There's no in between.
Nah,
You know
I'm
they've
not
got
allowed
a
to
rule
wait,
in
man.
Greg's, innit? They can't reheat anything. You
Yeah,
know that?
yeah.
They've got a law that they cannot reheat
I've
anything.
asked them to before, and
If
they
you
said
go,
they
the sausage roll's cold, they go, oh.
They say there's more coming out, isn't it? They tried to do that one. It was like, yeah, we've got some more. It'll be 5 minutes, mate.
See,
I didn't know that.
because
That's mad.
I tried to up my life and do Pret. Like, the
Pret is the
sandwich
lick, bruv. Pret's nice, man.
again, the egg and
nice
bacon.
still.
Someone
Yeah, it is
farted on the
expensive.
egg. The egg is what's going on here.
What about what's that shop called?
No, I don't like
Paul's
Spanish.
or whatever it's called, or Paul's?
Oh, same. I know you was on that.
That one's a bit upper
Yeah.
class,
That's a
bro.
bit bougie.
That one's a bit
That's
bougie.
bougie.
That
You
one-
got
that
that.
one-
Yeah,
that one-
that one-
that
You know
one's
what
a
is
bit
banging
upper
pools,
tea,
bro?
bro. That's
You know what you
mad.
might need to get next time you go to a pool?
Ollie and Steen.
No, the little chocolate donuts with like the fucking
You're pushing the button.
with the thingy. What's that like? Fine salt when it's like literally dust.
Cocoa
No,
powder.
not salt, sugar. Sorry.
Oh, the powder thing.
Yeah, the powder.
Yeah.
If you get them little donuts with the chocolate in the middle, with
Mad
it,
son.
oh my god, them out of pools.
Boy,
Boy,
I might, when I swing by
Boy,
Paul's
I
next time, I'm gonna
yeah,
have to fly.
try to get them.
What you saying? Ollie and
Couple
Steen's
them and a
guff.
coffee, you're in
Dance, you get
game,
them.
bro.
You know what it is? When you get home as well, 3 seconds in the microwave with them little chocolate ones. And the
Jesus.
chocolate.
Do you know what I don't
Melted
like in
in that.
bakeries though?
Jeez.
When these, maybe not Greg's and that, but Greg's pizza's like school pizza. That's the best, yeah. But when you go to these bakeries and they just slap cheese on bread and slap a bit of tomato on top, you're like, this is not pizza.
But do you know
This
what
is
I
tomato
actually
bread.
hate? Do you know what I hate? I hate changing job location, and the only place to eat is one of them stingy, greasy calves, bro.
Oh, I like a greasy.
You
cow.
see them calves?
Do you know what?
They're
I used to
the
love?
what? That is a health hazard in itself, bro. Bro,
Yeah, but
no,
what
that
do you
is a
normally
health
eat? Wait,
hazard.
what do you normally eat?
Bro, I like to eat
Meal deals?
nah,
Jacket
man.
potato and chili.
Nah, man,
cheese
I
and
eat like
yeah.
chicken and stuff, bro.
My introduction to the working world was, I think, the best introduction to the working world, like for food at lunch. I started work in just all over South, and there was a Morley's.
Right.
There was a Morley's within
guy's on
5
Morley's
minutes.
dick.
Everywhere I worked in the South, there was a
Morley's.
Morley's within a 5 minutes walk. Everywhere.
It sucks arse, Morley's.
Nah.
Them
It gives you
South
some,
man,
it's some
why
naughty
you-
burps, I'll be honest, man. You have some.
Yeah, yeah,
I get them all the time.
You get like the
anyway.
seasoning burp, so it's like
Yeah,
the seasoning's coming back.
You'll burp the next day and taste your Morley's. That's mad.
I'll be honest, it's banging though, man.
I thought
It
Daniel would
goes
have
nuts.
been a packed lunch, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I thought you'd have been packed.
No, I'll take I'll take
take
my
a
own
sandwich.
chicken in it. I'll take my own, but I like to go out and get a coffee.
You take your
I'm a
own
bit of a
chicken?
coffee snob as well. I won't drink certain
I've
coffees,
drunk
bro.
coffee, man.
If it was either Starbucks or Pret, I won't have a coffee.
Listen,
I'll go with that.
Pret's
Yeah,
good for that.
that's it.
You won't have even nothing.
Nothing out of Costa or
Like Cafe Nero.
Kefo. No, that's the worst coffee in the world.
I don't even drink coffee.
Oh.
I can't drink coffee.
Yeah,
That's mad.
Coffee gets me buzzing. I'll be honest.
Coffee's nice.
Bro,
Bruv,
I
they
get buzzing off
say,
of coffee.
you know, do you drink coffee every day?
First 90 minutes.
If you stop drinking coffee for 3 months and then have a cup of coffee, you're gonna be on one.
I've done it. That's what I've
Bruv.
done. I tried coffee once. When I have
I've
to stay
tried.
awake.
Do you know? Do you know what's mad? I
Buzzing.
tried to stop drinking coffee and I don't think I can. Bruv, it's bare hard to stop drinking coffee.
Yeah, but an invention here.
Bruv, it's nuts, bruv. Have you never felt? You ever sit there and be like, fancy
It's a G's
coffee?
legs.
I had
You ever sit there and say, I fancy a coffee?
No, I do it with Red Bull.
See, that's
I
nuts.
stopped.
though,
I ain't had a
man.
Red Bull in 3 weeks. you
That's
know?
nuts, man. See that energy drink? I've never been in that.
No,
place,
I was
man.
going in the shop every single morning and without even thinking about it, opening the fridge and buying one and putting it on the counter.
Bro, one
Not
boy-
even thinking.
That's crazy.
Like, not even going, do I even want this or anything like that? I don't drink one at 3
You know, I've never drunk Red Bull.
now.
I've never drunk them energy.
I've tried
drinks like
it.
that, bro.
I've had a few. of
Bro,
them,
do you remember the guy we was working with? He had a 6-pack.
Yeah. 6. I was telling someone about this the other day, bro. He used to get a 6-pack of
Monster.
Monster. Bro.
He
He's
chug
on-
them like
he's
it
on
was
one.
American
Listen,
college.
we used to
or
work.
So
something.
he'll
we
come
used-
and shoot you up, bro.
We used to
that guy.
work like
He was
2.5
on smoke.
hours, yeah? 2.5 hours of work. You come downstairs, the 6-pack is lined up against the wall.
Yeah.
You see, man that drink Monster, I know what your bedroom looks like.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've gone to one.
I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
Yeah, you know them
Monster,
ones
I've been
you-
getting onto him, bro.
Nah, this was some
getting onto
hench
him.
Eastern European guy, though.
Yeah. This shoot I worked with though, every night, yeah, imagine. I started getting onto him the other day. I was like, bro, that stuff ain't not good for you. Keep on drinking it. He started trying to read off to me about the stuff was good for you. I said, nah, man.
Don't read
And then
it.
you know what
Go
he did?
away,
Yeah,
What
man.
of the ingredients?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is it not?
The stuff they put on it, on the gold, I don't know what it is, it's a gold can. But there's bare stuff what's good for this and good for that.
None of them
You know what he
drinks
does
are
now?
good for you.
Nothing.
You know what he does
Nothing.
now? I caught him.
Red Bull has zero health benefits.
Yes, I caught him. He was there like this. Obviously, he was sitting there watching the film and he just went under the table and just tried to crack the can.
Why? Why is he hiding that?
Because I've been getting onto him. And I said, bro, you're addicted. Like,
That's
you can't
mad.
live without it.
That's
He's saying,
mad.
bro, he's saying, I can, man.
So
I
how
just
did
pick,
he
he's
do
like,
that?
just pick it up out of these.
You ever been out with someone and they drink vodka and Red Bull?
Kin.
Yeah.
Kin.
Kin
Bad.
drinks vodka and Red
Bad.
Bull.
He can't stop.
So then, what? But then you're absolutely off your shit.
Yeah.
Like, after 6 of them.
I'll be honest, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
drink them mental drinks. Like, I don't think I've ever drunk a full can of Red Bull.
I have, because do you know?
You know the one thing I got addicted to? Them Apple Lucasades. I was doing more than 6
Well,
a
they
day.
was doing them
more
for
than 6 a day.
Oh,
decent prices.
Yeah.
as
Everyone used to
well,
do
like,
K8.
what was that, 150 for 6 or
Yeah.
something?
Mad.
Or something.
You saying?
Mad.
KA sugar
no one don't
levels.
drink KA no more.
I still drink K. No,
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 no.
we
We'll
have
have
a
a fizzy.
man.
Yeah, we'll have a fizzy.
When we have a little FIFA sesh, we have a little KAs, bruv. They're the chick.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the
When I
sugar
have a
levels
fizzy.
on that. Oh, yeah, the sugar level on that KA is mad.
Yeah, that
but
black
it's-
rate one is
it's
mad.
worth
The
it.
black rate
Listen,
one is
man.
mad.
That one's
man.
worth it. I'll damage my health for that.
You know what it is? I ain't drunk fizzy drinks for time, but when I've had like
I've got that.
5 in the last few months.
I had 2 donuts yesterday.
Man, we all had a little cheat, man. We can't just
Nah.
keep it
Where's your
strict.
Daniel
man.
today, bruv?
Man, yeah, I had
You
a,
say
I had
me
a
that.
little chocolate. No, do you want that?
I'm
I,
not
I,
having
I
that.
can't eat it. They're not good for my teeth, man.
Should we wrap it?
Yeah, let's wrap it, man.
It's a wrap.
Cheese.